RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network from Learfield and Scarlet Assets Management Company. On the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network, this is Scarlet Knights basketball.
The lob in the alley-oop slam. That was awesome.
3 with 2, a 3 for the win.
Good!
What can't this freshman do?
Coverage of Rutgers men's basketball is presented all season long by RWJ Barnabas Health, the official healthcare provider of Rutgers athletics and New Jersey's most comprehensive academic health system. To learn more, visit rwjbh.org. Let's be healthy together. Today's broadcast is also sponsored by the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Union 456, energizing Rutgers for over a century.
Long 3 at the buzzer, he banks it in.
Comes away with it, takes it to the length of the floor, dunks it, and the foul.
For the win. Got it! Game winner at the buzzer.
Let's start the countdown to tip-off. Here's Jerry Recco.
And welcome to downtown Indianapolis. First round of the Big Ten tournament as tonight your Rutgers Scarlet Knights take on the USC Trojans. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Chris Corso and Paul Schrager, I'm Jerry Recco from Gainbridge Arena. And the regular season in the books. Chris, here we go. New season begins, and for one of these teams, they will get to play more than one game. Another team will, well, figure out what's next.
Well, Coach Pikiell's been preaching new season, play hard, guard your yard, and rebound in this game. 40 gets you 40, is Coach Pikiell saying. He's taking this approach that whatever happened before the 15-16 record, it's over. We are 0-0, and anything can happen here in Indianapolis.
And taking on a Southern Cal team that they beat just a few weeks ago, a 95-85 win at Jersey Mike's Arena. In that game, you remember, Rutgers shot 26 of 28 from the free throw line. This is a Southern Cal team that's weird. They've had good moments, but they have not finished the season strong at all.
Yeah, they really don't defend at all either, and they've lost 8 of their last 10 games and got absolutely clobbered by UCLA in the last game of the season. So Scarlet Knights might be catching the Trojans at the right time.
All right, let's talk about Rutgers and their offense. We know what they can put up. The numbers speak for themselves, but you even said guard the guard. This has got to, I would think, for them, start and finish with defense tonight.
Absolutely, and the players have been doing the prep for these games and the scouts for starting last game for Senior Day and the win against Minnesota. The players each looked at their opponent that they're guarding in this game, the starting 5, and they had to give the prep in the team film session. It was really cool to see last night in the hotel. These guys are ready to go and guard their opponent.
Yeah, because you really do believe that they will score, and I know they have had scoring droughts for sure. You can look at the second half against Michigan, clearly why they lost that game. They couldn't put the ball in the basket for the remaining 10 minutes, 12 minutes of that game. But you figure they're going to score tonight. The defense really is the key, but more than defense, effort. The effort's got to be there for 40 minutes.
It has to be there the whole game, and Coach Pikiell said it. In that game on February 23rd, it was 95-85. We scored a lot of points, but giving up 85 points is not a Coach Pikiell speed limit type of game. So he was really preaching defense and rebounding in this game.
I would certainly think for Rutgers, they're going to want to try and play a little bit more of the style defensively they played against Minnesota on Sunday. Maybe that carries over. Don't know, but we will talk to Coach Pikiell after this break and get his answer to that question as well. When we come back, a conversation with the coach. We will get you Chris's 3 keys to the game and then the starting lineups as Rutgers takes on USC on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
I never planned on having high blood pressure.
I never planned on needing heart surgery.
No one plans on heart problems, but everyone should have a plan for them. At RWJ Barnabas Health, we help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. Whether you have hypertension, heart disease, or a child with a heart issue, our network offers the most complete heart and vascular care in New Jersey. With the latest technology and a highly specialized team, our nurses, cardiologists, and heart surgeons ensure that you can focus on improved health and wellness. We deliver nationally renowned and specialized cardiovascular care close to your home and family through our comprehensive network of easily accessible hospitals, centers, and physician offices. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together. Visit rwjbh.org/heart.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
The countdown to tip-off continues on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network. It's time to hear from head coach Steve Pikiell. With the coach, here's Jerry Recco.
Back here in Indianapolis, getting set for the start of the Big Ten tournament. Rutgers taking on Southern Cal, indeed, with the head coach Steve Pikiell. Coach, different day for sure, different shoot-around, different city, different format. How are we doing?
It is different, but the weather's nice here. Have a good vibe about, our crew. It is a new season. Every part of the season is challenging, but this is just new practice schedule, 30 minutes on the clock. Can't take a shot after 30 minutes. It's just very different, and a lot of new guys kind of learning that way. But got to play well tonight. And our defense and rebounding have to be a part of tonight, and if it is, we'll go on and we'll play tomorrow. 40, you'll get us 40.
Do the guys, obviously that's something that you've stressed to them, win this 40, you play another 40 tomorrow. Do you anticipate with such a young group, some guys have been through it, that this is different, that there'll be some nerves to start at the beginning of this game?
Yeah, I hope there will be, because, when the nerves are kicking in, that's a good thing, and they understand the magnitude of the game. USC's talented and old. Can really score the ball, have two elite downhill scorers. So we really have to guard the ball. We talked about it for, as soon as the game ended at Minnesota game, senior night, and we took care of business there. We talked about what we need to do, in this basketball game, and we got to do it. So it's that time of the year where there's no do-overs. This is real.
All right, a couple of things on USC. So you beat them a few weeks ago. You scored 95 points against them. First, what do you expect from them defensively? Because I'm sure they walked out of Jersey Mike's Arena saying, what just hit us?
Yeah, they're in the same place too. It's the start of a new season, and they've been competitive with everybody. They're not going to let us score 95 points. It's a different day, and hopefully we don't let them score 85, because we gave up a lot of points too in that game. So, they're going to play well. He's a really good coach. They got, very talented older guys. And they know that some of them, it could be their last game too. So they'll play with a sense of urgency. We will too, and it's going to be a really good basketball game.
Last game against them, you already referenced Claude. He had 30 in that game. Yates, I think it was 23. Can you play the style? Those two are going to get theirs. Just keep everybody else at bay.
They have other. St. Thomas is a really good player. Agbo is playing really well now. In our game, he wasn't much of a factor, but he's shooting the ball 50% over the last 4 games. AG is a 6-year senior that's been around, so this could be his last game. So they'll play with a different sense of urgency. I don't think you can allow 2 players to dominate the game like that. They scored way too easy. They got to the rim when they wanted to. They took 40 of their 66 shot attempts. So, they're their 2 best players. If we're going to give them 40 shot attempts, then, they can have nights like that. And, we got to do a better job on those 2 guys, and you got to hold the other guys at bay.
The fact that you played, I thought, very, very physical and very well defensively against Minnesota on Sunday, your last time out, how much of that can carry over into tonight?
Yeah, a big part of what we preached. We held them 67 points in overtime. Those are numbers. If we can keep teams in the 60s, we can score. We have to be defensive-minded tonight. We have to rebound. Those are our have-tos. We've scored enough points in all our games this season to win. It's just been our defense and our rebounding that really dictates by how much we're going to win by.
All right, and lastly, we talked about it on the podcast, but good to mention it here. The fact that Ace and Dillon, 3rd team all Big Ten, also, Dillon, the freshman scoring record out at Rutgers, Ace right behind him. How about just what they've put together this year? You know what?
It's unfortunate. People don't realize in this day and age, in this league, 2 of the leading scorers in the country, they've had unbelievable years. People take for granted, that just doesn't happen. That's not just regular guys. Those are guys that have worked, and they miss games. So if you factor in the games they've missed, they've really blown away every freshman scoring record in Rutgers basketball history. let's keep them going. Let's keep them playing for a few more games, and they'll break plenty more records.
I like that. Last one, I lied, because this note is tremendous to me. 76.7 points per game you guys are scoring this year. Only 14 times in 111 years a Rutgers team has done that. I know the record's not what you want it to be, but that says something.
Yeah, I mean, it really does, and it gives people other things, to complain about. They used to complain about our offense, now it's our defense. So we want to keep those people on top of their complaints. So, I'm excited, and we've done that with a really young team, maybe the fourth youngest team in the country. So bodes well if we can keep these guys in the future. But we can score points, and so we have a chance here, and I told our guys this. If we play defensive rebound in this tournament, we'll scare a lot of people, and we'll keep playing for a long time.
Coach, thanks for a few minutes. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Keys to the game next on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Looking for the best trained in the electrical business? Look no further. Our members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 456, go through a 5-year nationally recognized apprenticeship program along with OSHA safety certifications, producing the best trained electricians in the area. From solar energy, healthcare facilities, school construction, and much more, we do it all. We are also proud to be one of the first building trade locals to be recognized with a drug-free workplace program. We at Local Union 456 are like Coach Pikiell and the Scarlet Knights, trained and proven to get the job done.
Since 1934, Miller's Rentals has been the featured name in the event rental industry, headlining special events, parties, graduations, weddings, religious milestones, New York City red carpet premieres, and university events. Miller's is proud to be the strategic partner for Rutgers athletics. Miller's has the rental supplies for every occasion and special event: tents, stages, chairs, tables, linens, and much, much more. A community icon for over 85 years, the Miller's Rentals family gives back to the community that has helped them gain that status. So support the company that supports RU. Go Miller's! And go RU.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network, now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
We are minutes away from the opening tip. Rutgers taking on Southern Cal. First round of the Big Ten tournament. Time now for keys to the game. Chris Corso, what you got?
All right, my key number one is guard the guards. USC's two best players are junior Desmond Claude and freshman Wesley Yates III, both at the guard position. Claude scored 30 points in Rutgers' 95-85 victory on February 23rd at Jersey Mike's Arena. And Jerry, everything runs through his dribble penetration. He tries to get to the hoop, but he's very turnover prone, which is what Dylan Harper saw on the tape. Harper will be guarding Claude. And then looking at Yates, he's a really athletic 3-level scorer, averages 13.9 points per game. You'd say he's one of the best freshmen in the country, but we have two of them ourselves on Rutgers' side. Key number two, rebound. USC is a mediocre rebounding team at 227th in the nation, but guess what? They had 18 offensive rebounds against Rutgers and 15 second chance points when we beat them by 10 back in February. And number three, we're on the big stage at the Big Ten tournament. And Jerry, what I always remember about these big stage games, like in Las Vegas at the Players Era tournament, Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey show up. Dylan Harper had 2 30-point games in those Vegas tournament games against Alabama and Notre Dame. And then Ace Bailey showed up on the big stage at Indiana. He scored 39 points. What kind of better, bigger stage can you get than this? We need one of those two freshmen to have a 30-point performance. And why not both? I'd like to see two 30-point performances in this game.
In one game, which would be nice. And I will answer that question, and we did see it, and it was a bigger stage, and it was Madison Square Garden several years ago when Corey Sanders exploded in front of a national audience, and one young buck by the name of Geo Baker broke out in a big way as well, and boy, we saw what his career turned out to be. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, starting lineups in the opening tip, Rutgers and USC in the Big Ten tournament on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Ever dream of a 3-row SUV where everything for every passenger feels just right? Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX80 with available features like biometric cooling, electronic air suspension, and segment-first individual audio that isolates sound right to the driver's seat. Discover every just right feature in the all-new QX80 at InfinityUSA.com. Available features. Individual audio cannot buffer all interior sound. See owner's manual for details.
Is AI your competition or your greatest advantage? Rutgers Business School's highly ranked MBA and specialty master's programs provide relevant knowledge and skills to lead in an AI-driven world. With close proximity to New York and strong corporate partnerships, you're connected to the world's top companies. Take advantage of Rutgers Business School's proven return on investment and find out what you're capable of. Leadership awaits. Find out more about the #1 public business school in the Northeast. Visit business.rutgers.edu. A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids dealing with unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness or disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Help us get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org. Team Impact. All in, all together.
We take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's first-round Big Ten matchup between Rutgers and USC. The Trojans come in 15-16. They were 7-13 in the conference. St. Thomas is a 6'7" senior forward from Omaha, Nebraska. Leads the team in rebounds and assists. Desmond Claude, a 6'6" junior guard from New Haven, Connecticut, transfer from Xavier, and leads the team in scoring at just a shade under 16 points per game. Wesley Yates, the 6'4" redshirt freshman guard from Beaumont, Texas, also went to Washington. He averages 14 a game. Chidozo Abo, a 6'7" graduate student guard from San Diego, California, also went to Texas Tech. He averages just under 12 points per game. Rashawn Agee, a 6'8" graduate student forward from Chicago, Illinois, went to New Mexico State, averaging 8 points per game. The head coach in his first year is Eric Musselman. For Rutgers, they also come in at 15-16, but 8-12 in the Big Ten. Dylan Harper, the 6'6" freshman guard from Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. Team leader in scoring at 19.8 points per game. Also the leader in assists and steals. Ace Bailey, 6'10" freshman guard / forward from Chattanooga, Tennessee, averaging 17.6 a game. Dylan Grant, 6'7" freshman forward from Canada. He is averaging over 5.5 points a game. Jeremiah Williams, 6'4", redshirt senior guard from Chicago, Illinois. And Zach Martini, the 6'8" graduate student forward from Warren, New Jersey. Went to Princeton. He averages over 4 points per game. He also in the starting lineup. Head coach of the Scarlet Knights in his 9th season is Steve Pikiell. Officials for tonight's game, Paul Zelk, Keith Kimball, and Randy Richardson. Opening tip will be brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health, the official healthcare provider of Rutgers Athletics and New Jersey's most comprehensive academic health system. To learn more, visit rwjbh.org. Let's be healthy together. And dare I say it, this could be the final game that we see Harper and Bailey in a Rutgers jersey. So we certainly hope it's a good one and that it's not, and that we're playing here again tomorrow night.
Absolutely, Jerry. I mean, how could you not enjoy these two young freshmen? They have done everything and more. I mean, Ace Bailey averaging 17.6 points per game. Dylan Harper, 19.2. Two 18-year-olds, and they've done nothing but score and do everything that the high expectations that were set for them, they have reached them and more. Let's see if we can get some wins and make some magic happen on the big stage.
Rutgers in their home whites with their red numbers and letters on either side. USC in black jerseys with the USC red numbers and letters outlined in yellow on either side. You do have Ace Bailey getting set to jump it up with AG as they wait for TV to give us the all clear. Rutgers will go right to left. USC will go left to right. There's the buzzer, and we are just about underway. Ball in the air. USC wins the opening tip, and we are underway from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. USC left to right. Errant pass to AG on the right side, but he does collect it. Move it to the left side. Hand it off, Abo. Abo for AG out high, 12 to shoot. AG looking for Claude, but Williams doesn't allow him a seam. Shot clock at 8. Now Claude does get it. Fires up a 3, contested, no good. Bailey the rebound.
Really good defense by Dylan Grant, getting a hand up on the perimeter, something the Scarlet Knights haven't done this season.
Harper in the left corner for Rutgers. First offensive set for the Scarlet Knights as Harper runs it out to the logo at midcourt. Guarded there by Yates. Bounce pass left side for Bailey. St. Thomas on him. Bailey, move it into the right corner for Williams. Williams to the wing, to the free throw line, gets inside, turns, slides, kick it out Harper. Shot clock at 4. Harper, pull-up jumper, right elbow is an air ball. And it will go out of bounds, and it will be USC possession.
Scarlet Knights really not figuring it out right off the jump offensively. It looked like they didn't really have an idea who was doing what. Back and forth passing. Bad first possession for the Scarlet Knights.
Claude between the circles, met by Harper as he crosses midcourt. Up top to Thomas. Thomas hand the ball off for Abo. Abo picks up his dribble, throw it to the right corner, Thomas. Thomas out for AG, shot clock at 10. Get it to Claude, saves it. No, he did not save it. His foot hit the midcourt stripe. It's an over and back violation. USC turns it over.
The Rutgers coaching staff was pushing these guys to have hands in the passing lanes, and that's what Dylan Harper did there. Poked the ball out, and Desmond Claude goes over and back. Backcourt violation.
So Rutgers with possession. We are scoreless, a minute 18 in. Iowa and Northwestern have already won today, advancing to tomorrow. Sending home Minnesota and Ohio State. Williams lobs it into the backcourt for Harper, and Rutgers gets into their set. Harper, shovel pass to the near side for Martini. Handed off Bailey, steps back beyond the arc. Guarded by Thomas, crossing over, left of the lane, pull up, off balance, jumper is good. And Rutgers has the 2-0 lead.
He makes tough shots look easy. That's Ace Bailey. Just a floater to the side, little fadeaway, and it's good.
And literally leaning away from the play. It's impressive. Here is Claude, top of the key, steps back on Martini, now accelerates, picked up on a double team, turns, shoots, and good. Hit the rim, the backboard, the rim, and went down, and it's 2-2.
That's what Claude does. He can get to the hoop, penetrate, and he's got great footwork when he gets in the paint.
Harper on the right side, now take it middle of the floor. Throw it right, Grant. Quick release on the 3, and he buries it. And Rutgers goes up 5-2.
Big time shot, Dylan Grant. When you need him most, he comes up in the clutch.
His progression this season has been remarkable.
And he's so calm for a freshman to have that kind of mentality to throw that shot up.
Claude out high, top of the key, over the shoulder for AG. Fake the 3. Martini jumps past him into the corner. Thomas a 3, no good. And Bailey grabs another rebound.
Another closeout for the Scarlet Knights. Zach Martini covering the perimeter that time.
Here is Jeremiah Williams, top of the key, picked up his dribble, turns and spins, finds Bailey. Bailey guarded by Thomas. Left of the lane, turns, off balance jumper again is an air ball, and AG grabs it.
Another tough fadeaway for Ace. That one did not go down.
Here is Claude between the circles, gets a screen from AG, picked up his dribble, throw it right, Abo slides left, pass it back to the right side for AG, give to Claude. Claude on the right wing beyond the arc, 11 to shoot, guarded by Martini. Pick it up, Abo a 3, good. Straight away, and we're tied at 5.
I was giving credit to the Scarlet Knights guarding the perimeter, and then on that one, they leave Abo wide open at the top of the key, and he knocks it down.
All even, 5-5, 16:40 to play here in the first. Bailey has it on the left side beyond the arc. Cross court into the corner, Williams, a 3, short, and the ball is, saved by USC as 2 guys collided, and Yates comes away with it into the front court. Good play there by Thomas to get down and save the ball. Here is Yates on the outside of the right, guarded by Williams. Yates holding the dribble. Bounce pass up top to AG. Fake the 3, dribble drive, and a blocking foul called on Martini. I think Zach was trying to get the charge called, did not. And so 2 free throws for AG. 74% on the season for Rayshon AG. Against Rutgers, didn't do a whole lot, just 8 points. Although he did have 7 rebounds in that game.
The Bowling Green transfer, he's really picked up the minutes from Josh Cohen, who was starting at the big man position at the start of the season, and AG's really just come along in the last couple games here of the season for USC, and he's really shooting really well from the field as of late. As the Scarlet Knights, they know he can make it from downtown and he can take it to the hoop.
Made the first free throw, makes the second free throw, so 5 in a row for USC. They now lead Rutgers 7-5 with 16:14 to play in the first. Harper up the floor, running to the right, handing off to Williams. Williams, throw it left for Martini, steps back, throw it back up top for Williams. Straight away, calling for a screen. Martini comes to set it. Nope, instead he delivers the ball to Zach. Zach move it right for Williams. No look pass, right corner, Grant, a 3. Not this time. The tip, though, goes for Bailey. And it's Well, even at 7-7, Ace has 4.
Ace Bailey is the tallest player on the court right now, and he uses that length, hustles for the offensive rebound, and tips it in for 2.
Claude moving to the right, guarded tightly by Harper, pushes off him, gets across the free throw line. Boy, it looked like he walked. Hand the ball off to Agee. Agee into the paint, turns, spins. Harper ties him up. Jump hook as he got it back is missed, and Harper grabs the rebound.
Great help defense by Dylan Harper in the paint there. Really affected the shot from Agee.
Harper, no look pass Martini. Corner 3, no good. Ball batted around and grabbed by Claude. Now here comes Abo. Abo gives to Claude near midcourt. Check it, that's Yates. Yates now guarded by Harper. Yates around his screen from Agee. Ball poked away, gets it back. Handed off to Agee. Dribble drive, lost it. Gets it back, move it right. Claude fake the 3, then shoot the 3. Back of the rim, no good. And Harper comes back for the rebound. Great box out on that play by Zach Martini on Agee. Here is Harper. Dribble drive down the lane. Throw it right and out of bounds. And we'll get a timeout. 14:44 to play here in the first. We are tied at 7 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I like a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
My son, Ricky, took his life by the use of a firearm. It broke me, and I contemplated suicide. My grandson, I was going to have to be here for him. I still own my firearm. I keep it in a safe because I want to keep my grandson and myself safe.
Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
This message is for Shauna, my mom who just finished her high school diploma. I wanted to say I'm so proud of you for finishing school. You taught me it's never too late to achieve your dreams. I hope to make you as proud as you have made me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Infiniti is the official luxury vehicle sponsor of Rutgers Athletics. Experience the Infiniti lineup at your local retailer today. Alongside Chris Corso, I'm Jerry Recco from Gainbridge Fieldhouse here in downtown Indianapolis. Rutgers and USC tied at 7. I think overall, first 5 minutes, both teams very into this. The energy's been good. The effort's been good. Now it's a matter of finding your offense.
Yeah, I really like the defensive intensity of the Scarlet Knights. I feel like the energy is there and the intensity is there, and you even saw it on that box out by Zach Martini, the team captain. These guys are into this game. We were wondering if they were going to bring it tonight in this first round, and so far the Scarlet Knights are really bringing it on the defensive side of the floor. It's just about seeing some shots go down on the offensive side.
Yeah, and shoot around today, they looked into it. They looked loose. There was no indication that they wouldn't be. So the first 5 minutes, pretty good. There is a substitution off the timeout with Lathan Somerville coming in for Martini. So you've got Somerville with Grant, Harper, Bailey, and Williams. And for USC, it looks like the same 5. It'll be Southern Cal ball, tied at 7. 14:44 to play here in the first. Yates in the backcourt, track comes, he throws it ahead, almost threw it out of bounds. Moving to St. Thomas, up top to Agee. Agee hands off to Claude, give it back to Thomas. Thomas in the logo at center court. Shot clock at 14. Now hand the ball off. Claude picked up his dribble. Boy, he walked. They don't call it. Claude between the circles, 6 to shoot. Gets a screen, slides to his left. Jumping up top to Thomas. Shot clock at 2. He shoots a 3. Comes up short. Long rebound is grabbed by Somerville.
And Coach Pikiell changing up the defense. A press goes into a 2-3 zone from the man-to-man.
Harper right elbow for Rutgers. Tied at 7. 14 minutes to play here in the first. Harper walks it back out near midcourt. Around a screen from Grant to the left. Bounce pass to Dillon. Fire it right, Bailey. Foul line extended. Shot clock at 8. Up top for Somerville. Fumbles it, gets it back. Now gives to Harper. 5 to shoot. Harper, pull up, long 3. In and out, no good. Thomas the rebound. Made tied at 7.
Long shot from downtown from Dylan Harper.
Here is Yates for 3. Puts it in off the left side. And USC leads 10-7.
One freshman to another. Dylan Harper misses the 3. And the USC freshman comes right down off the catch and shoot and knocks it down.
First bucket for Yates. 3-point lead, Southern Cal. Harper bounce pass to Grant on the far side. Foul line extended. Guarded there by Abo. Throw it up top for Harper. Harper runs to his left, defended by Agee. Shot clock at 8. Harper, nice between the legs dribble. Gets to the baseline and dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. And so it'll be USC ball as Tyson Acuff subs in for Harper.
Hey, Jerry, that's 2 turnovers for Dylan Harper and 0 for 2 from the field. Not the best start for the Scarlet Knights' leading scorer in the Big Ten tournament.
Jordan Durkak enters the game for Dylan Grant.
I feel like Coach Pikiell puts in Jordan Durkak when he wants some intensity.
Yeah.
Jordan, he brings it every play on both sides of the ball. Number 0 from Colonia, New Jersey. He's thrilled to be out here on the big stage.
No doubt. Yates on the far sideline. Up top for Claude, defended by Durkak. Durkak tracking him. Claude can't shake him. Gets inside. Bank shot off the glass. No good. Ball rebounded by Agee. Puts it back up. No, but a foul called. And so Rashawn Agee will go to the line.
Agee being aggressive on the boards. Scarlet Knights really got to box out. Lathan Somerville in there now for Zach Martini. Agee just too active. Gets the offensive rebound, and now he hits the line for 2.
The foul on Ace Bailey, his first. We will get a couple of substitutions. Matt Noling will come into the game, a graduate student from Yale, along with Clark Slackert, a graduate student guard from California. First free throw is good for Agee, who has started 3 of 3 from the line. Claude will sit down, and it looks like Noling will come in for Agee after the free throw if he makes it. 11-7 Southern Cal.
This is when the Scarlet Knights have to strike, Jerry. Claude is out.
Second free throw is good. Agee will sub out for Noling. And so USC has scored 5 straight. They lead 12-7. With 12:49 to play here in the first half. Jeremiah Williams now running the point, takes it across midcourt. Running to his left and stopping and dribbling. Pop the pass up top to Durkak. Hand it off to Bailey. Bailey chased. Move it back for Durkak. Catch and shoot 3. No. And the ball is rebounded underneath by Abo. Abo ahead to Slackert.
Scarlet Knights are on a 3-minute and 18-second scoring drought. 1 for their last 7 from the field.
Here is Yates driving on Acuff. Cut off. No look pass to Thomas. In the lane. He drops it. Gets it back. Move it out to Yates. Left side 3 is good. And it's 15-7. It's an 8-0 run for USC.
Wesley Yates III. He's a big-time freshman scorer. Definitely a player to keep your eye out on. He can do it all at all 3 levels, and he's made 2 threes so far.
Here is Williams on the far side for Rutgers. Top of the key. Dribbles into traffic. Dribbles it away. Grabs it. Shot clock at 10. Get it to Acuff. Down low. Somerville. Shot clock at 5. Somerville throws it out of bounds. And we'll get a timeout. 11:44 to play here in the first half. USC 15, Rutgers 7 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Looking for the best trained in the electrical business? Look no further. Our members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 456, go through a 5-year nationally recognized apprenticeship program along with OSHA safety certifications, producing the best trained electricians in the area. From solar energy, healthcare facilities, school construction, and much more, we do it all. We are also proud to be one of the first building trade locals to be recognized with a drug-free workplace program. We at Local Union 456 are like Coach Pikiell and the Scarlet Knights, trained and proven to get the job done.
Hey, are you up? It's Nor'easter Nick. I can't sleep. Oh, good you are, because Pizza Hut is open till midnight or later. Order right now at pizzahut.com or check out the app to satisfy those late night munchies. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Pizza Hut wings are bigger and better than the other pizza guys' wings. No one outwings the Hut.
Since 1934, Miller's Rentals has been the featured name in the event rental industry headlining special events, parties, graduations, weddings, religious milestones, New York City red carpet premieres, and university events. Miller's is proud to be the strategic partner for Rutgers athletics. Miller's has the rental supplies for every occasion and special event. Tents, stages, chairs, tables, linens, and much, much more. A community icon for over 85 years. The Miller's Rentals family gives back to the community that has helped them gain that status. So support the company that supports RU. Go Miller's and go RU.
Well, last time we spoke, coming off timeout, it was 7-7, and since that time, it's 8-0. So 15-7, USC leads Rutgers. Rutgers a 4-minute and 4-second scoring drought, and things just not cohesive on the offensive side.
Absolutely, and it's been a 13-2 run over the last 5 minutes and 9 seconds for USC. The Scarlet Knights, one of their last 7 from the field. A couple, turnovers by our freshman, Dylan Harper with a few, Lathan Somerville with a turnover, and just not knocking down shots from the field. The Scarlet Knights are just 3 of 10, shooting 30%. You'd like to see one of these top-tier players like Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper try to take over here on the offensive end.
Yeah, and the difference, the rebounding is essentially even, but USC is at 3 threes, Rutgers is at 1. There's your scoring difference.
The threes are huge in a game like this, and how about Tyson Acuff coming off the bench? He has been playing his best basketball as of late and really lighting it up from downtown. Let's see if number 5, Tyson Acuff, the graduate student, can kind of contribute on the offensive end.
Dylan Harper in the game for Jeremiah Williams. So you've got Bailey, Acuff, Harper, Durkak, and Somerville. Rutgers will press in the backcourt. Thomas looking to get it in, gets it into Slacker. Here comes the trap with Bailey and Harper. Return pass to Thomas. Moving into the front court for Noling. Noling right corner, Yates. Fake the 3 on Bailey. Gets into the paint, into a double team. Finds the cutter. Thomas misses a short shot in the paint, and Bailey comes up with a rebound.
I really like that press from Coach Pikiell, changing things up, speeding it up for the USC offense, who doesn't have their guard Claude on the floor.
Bailey swing the pass, Harper. Harper dives for it, tied up. We're going to get a jump ball. Rutgers will have it with the arrow. But they've been a little loose with the passes in this half.
I agree, Jerry. 3 turnovers so far, and Ace Bailey kind of careless with the basketball, letting it go.
It'll be Acuff to throw in on the baseline to the right of the basket. 16 to shoot. Rutgers trailing 15-7. Acuff lobs it to Durkak on the right wing beyond the arc. Jordan dribble drive, stops, ducks under, forces his way to the basket, and then missed from a couple of feet out. Fell off the front of the rim. Here's USC the other way. Slacker, left side 3. No good. Bailey tips the rebound up in the air and then grabs it. Bailey ahead to Acuff. Acuff crossing midcourt. USC is back defensively. Bounce pass to Durkak. Entry pass to Somerville. He's going to be hit and fouled from behind by Noling. And so we'll have a side out for Rutgers.
This is a game, Jerry, where Lathan Somerville can really take control. The USC Trojans do not have great size in the paint. And Somerville, who's normally undersized against some of these bigs in this conference, really has a size advantage right now in this game. I'd like to see number 24, the freshman, kind of make some waves in the paint.
JaMychal Davis in for Durkak. Entry pass to Harper. Gets inside, lays it in off the baseline. First bucket for Harper. That snaps the 8-0 run, and it's 15-9 USC.
If Rutgers is going to win this game, Dylan Harper has to get to the hoop, and he can finish with the best of them. What a move.
Abo for 3. Good over Somerville. And it's 18-9 Southern Cal. 10:30 to play here in the first. Harper slowly into the front court, now on the right sideline. Cross court Somerville. Left wing, takes it into the paint. Jump hook with the right hand, well short. And the ball rebounded by USC. They're looking to push. Here comes Thomas. Thomas top of the key to the free throw line. Back to the basket, left of the lane. Looks right for Abo, shoots a 3. No, long rebound grabbed by Acuff. 18-9 USC, Rutgers the ball. Harper on the right side, foul line extended. Steps left, shoots a 3, bricked it, and the ball is rebounded by Abo. Lead pass ahead to AG over his head, out of bounds, and USC turns it over. And we'll get substitutions with Martini and Grant coming in for Somerville and Bailey.
Dylan Harper just doesn't look himself right now. That three-pointer, you could see it right when he let it go. kind of pushed it. And you don't see Dylan Harper brick a three like that very often.
And Rutgers 1 of 7 from three-point range in the first 10 minutes. They trail 18-9, 9:56 to play here in the first. Davis on the far side, up top for Martini. Throw it left for Acuff, defended there by Thomas. Acuff beyond the arc, puts the ball on the floor. Holding the dribble, walking middle of the floor, 10 to shoot. Acuff, move it right for Davis. Jamichael back to Acuff, wide open three, good. And Tyson Acuff hits his first triple, and it's 18-12.
There he is, Tyson Acuff. I told you, Jerry, we were talking about him in the pregame. He has been lighting it up from three-point range offensively in the last few games. When you need offense and you're a Scarlet Knight, you turn to Tyson Acuff.
9:14 to play in the first. Rutgers trailing 18-12. Here is Claude. Lost it down the lane, out of bounds off Grant. Claude wanted a foul. They will not call one. And so USC will inbound on the baseline with 14 to shoot.
And those are some good hands by Dylan Grant. He is turnover prone, Desmond Claude. So if you get your hands in the passing lanes and hands in there, you can create turnovers.
Thomas in for Abo, right wing jumper, rattles it in. And it's 20-12 USC with 9 minutes to play here in the first. Harper into the front court quickly on the sideline, holding the dribble between the legs. No look pass left corner for Grant, saved it from going out of bounds. Drives on Claude, little slip bounce pass into the corner. Davis a three, no good. And a good rebound by Thomas. Move it ahead to Claude. Claude driving, passing it right, faking the three is Noling, or rather Yates. Yates gets inside, lays it in. And it's a 10-point USC lead, 22-12. 8:33 to play here in the first. A 10-point lead, their biggest of the half. Here is Acuff sliding right, throwing it up top to Martini. Zach one dribble, give to Harper. Harper straight away, move it right, Acuff. A three, in and out. Offensive rebound though for Dylan Grant, put back as an air ball. And USC grabs it as Thomas picked it out of the air.
Man, that shot from Acuff looked good. I think it hit every part of the rim and rattled out. Just missed that three-point shot.
Claude up top for AG. AG straight away. 8 minutes to play in the first. USC leading by 10, 22-12. Now it's Claude straight away. Driving right into the lane, now peeling it back to the wing. Claude lob it for Thomas. Low right block, guarded by Grant. Gets inside, up with the left hand short. But there's the offensive rebound and the putback for St. Thomas. And Steve Pikiell calls timeout as USC has extended to a 12-point lead. It's now 24-12 as they've scored the last 6. We'll take a timeout on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Is AI your competition or your greatest advantage? Rutgers Business School's highly ranked MBA and specialty master's programs provide relevant knowledge and skills to lead in an AI-driven world. With close proximity to New York and strong corporate partnerships, you're connected to the world's top companies. Take advantage of Rutgers Business School's proven return on investment and find out what you're capable of. Leadership awaits. Find out more about the #1 public business school in the Northeast. Visit business.rutgers.edu.
Hey Scarlet Knights fans, Rutgers Health is rewriting the playbook on health. By taking an integrative approach to educating future health pros, delivering top care, and leading the charge in medical research, we're turning discoveries into life-changing health solutions for all. With 8 schools and top-notch centers just outside New York City, we're here to keep you and your loved ones strong. Together, we are breathing new life into health.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
.45 to play here in the first half. USC leading Rutgers 24-12. Right now we pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Rutgers basketball. .45 to play here in the first half. 24-12 in favor of USC. This broadcast is copyrighted by the Big Ten Conference. Any use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Big Ten Conference's express written consent is prohibited. Alongside Chris Corso and Paul Schrager, I'm Jerry Recco, and all of a sudden, USC really starting to gain some momentum on the offensive end, and Rutgers, who put up 95 against them last time they played, having trouble scoring.
Absolutely, Jerry. 5 for 18 from the field and 2 for 10 from three-point range, shooting 28% from the field total. That is not going to get it done in a Big Ten tournament game, Jerry. It's simple as that.
Yep. Dylan Harper back in the game with Bailey, Martini, Davis, and Acuff. USC has Claude on the floor with Yates. So they got their top 2 scorers out there as JaMychal Davis carries it across the timeline. Davis moving right. Now to the left side, turning back to the right side, passing right for Acuff. Shot clock at 12. Up top, Harper, defended by Yates. Harper steps back, crossing over, turning, spinning, gets inside, lays it in. It's a beautiful move by Dylan Harper, and it's 24-14.
A little crossover to the spin, and that 6'6" frame is just too big and gets right to the hoop for the scoop.
Claude, left elbow, left leg, and he traveled. Wow, looked like he put the shot up, and it was partially blocked by Bailey, but prior to that, they call a travel as Jeremiah Williams comes in.
That was part of the prep on Claude. If you get hands and active and you kind of make him a little frantic, he is prone to turning the ball over, and you saw it right there with his footwork, with the basketball. The Scarlet Knights got to start playing defense on the defensive end to get back in this game.
Turnovers tied at 3 apiece. Harper bounce pass up top to Bailey. Bailey throw it left for Williams. Williams now Martini straight away. Fire it right for Davis. J-Mike come back to the left side. Williams bounce pass to Bailey. Bailey guarded there by Noling. Turns, fadeaway, baseline jumper. No, heel of the rim. And the ball is rebounded by USC in traffic. Here comes Claude crossing midcourt on the right side. Picked up by Bailey on the wing. Throw it up top, Noling. Now left side for Yates. Yates gets a step, but then cut off by Harper. Dribbles it out of bounds. And so Rutgers takes over. USC leads 24-14 with 6:31 to play here in the first.
Now that's defense. That's 2 turnovers in a row for USC. And you see Dylan Harper clapping his hands, trying to get his teammates going here. You see some energy from the Scarlet.
No, they need to capitalize. Their energy's fine defensively. I actually feel like they're playing hard. They need to score, and they need to capitalize on these mistakes.
I think he's kind of hoping the momentum there on the defensive end is going to turn over to the offensive side of the ball.
Bailey into the right corner. Williams, a 3. Short, follows it, gets his own miss, and banks it in. And it's 24-16 now. Rutgers with an 8 with 6:12 to play in the first.
There's a hustle play from the captain. Jeremiah Williams knew that 3 wasn't going down, followed it, and finishes at the hoop.
Claude guarded by Harper, pushes off him. And yelling at the officials, wants a foul. Claude rolling right, hop step in the lane, down low, and a wide open Noling dunks it, and it's 26-16 SC.
Really good pass from Desmond Claude. Jeremiah Williams with the help, and there was a USC Trojan wide open onto the hoop for the jam.
Harper on the far sideline by the USC bench, back to the basket, takes it out to the middle of the floor, driving, stopping, accelerating, spinning, turning, ducking under, scoop shot is good with the left hand. You just feel like he can score whenever he wants.
I mean, if I'm Dylan Harper, I'm trying to take over this game right now. He is the biggest player on the court, and he plays the point guard position, uses his footwork to just totally dominate the Trojan defense and score with another scoop layup.
Defense cleared. Claude gets inside and lays it in through 3 defenders, and it's back to a 10-point game, 28-18 USC with 5:30 to play. 5:08 to play here in the first.
USC is 3 of their last 3 from the field.
Jeremiah Williams, pass it right for Bailey. Bailey fake left, go right, get to the baseline, turn, spins it with a triple team and lost it. And Claude comes away with it, running up the far side of the floor. Now on the left wing, guarded by Williams. Stops, turns, pass it, Abo, right side 3. Got it, rattled it in. Looked like it was going to pop out. Largest lead of the game now for USC is 13, 31-18.
Abo shooting 40% from 3 in his last few games. That was part of the scouting report. Don't leave him open on the perimeter, and he knocks it down again.
USC has made their last 4 shots. Here's Bailey, right wing, pull-up jumper. Nope. And the ball is rebounded by Claude. 31-18 USC, 4:18 to play here in the first. Rutgers shot 28 free throws against USC. First time around, they have not gone to the line yet, and USC's been called for 1 foul in this game. Here's Claude, runs into Martini. They call a foul on Zach. And Claude will go to the line as Lathan Somerville will come into the game.
It's crazy, Jerry, how games just change, and that atmosphere at Jersey Mike's Arena in Piscataway can impact a game like no other. And this is just a different game so far for the Scarlet Knights offense.
You know, Austin and I talk a lot, and you too, obviously, about the way games are officiated. And I'll be honest, I prefer for them to let them play. But they just showed the replay of the Bailey drive where he lost the ball, and Noling has a fistful of his jersey, like tugging on his jersey as he's driving. It's amazing what they let go. And then, you know, in big spots, as Claude knocks down the first free throw, and then in big spots, what they do call with minimal contact.
It's a tough job that the Big Ten referees have, and I know they get it from just about all 18 coaches in this league. After games, before games, during games, not an easy job to be a referee in this conference.
Claude with the first free throw gives him 5 points. Thomas back in the game for USC. Second free throw is good again. And it is a big fat 15-point lead for USC, their largest of the game, with 4:04 to go here in the first. Harper fell down before the inbound. I think there was a wet spot on the floor. So that's what the pause is for. You know, we talk about the last 4 minutes of a half. Boy, Rutgers could use a good 4 minutes here.
They need a good 4 minutes. USC is on a 7-0 run in the last minute of this game. 4 of their last 4. Rutgers down 15. Let's see if they can go on a run and cut this thing to single digits heading into the break.
Harper into the front court. Bounce pass right for Williams. Now up top for Somerville. Lathan handed off to Harper. Move it right, Acuff. Acuff foul line extended. Bounce pass Somerville. Turns, gets inside. Shot no, but a foul called. And after the break, Lathan Somerville will go to the free throw line. 3:43 to play here in the first. USC 33, Rutgers 18 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
I never planned on having high blood pressure.
I never planned on needing heart surgery.
No one plans on heart problems, but everyone should have a plan for them. At RWJ Barnabas Health, we help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. Whether you have hypertension, heart disease, or a child with a heart issue, our network offers the most complete heart and vascular care in New Jersey. With the latest technology and a highly specialized team, our nurses, cardiologists, and heart surgeons ensure that you can focus on improved health and wellness. We deliver nationally renowned and specialized cardiovascular care close to your home and family through our comprehensive network of easily accessible hospitals, centers, and physician offices. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together. Visit rwjbh.org/heart.
Hey Rutgers, are you ready for basketball? Are you ready to score big on all your favorite game night foods? ShopRite has your back all season long when it comes to saving big. Find everything you need to make game day a slam dunk. Are you ready for next level nachos? Are you ready for banging buffalo wings? Yeah, you are. Score big, save big, and get game day ready at ShopRite, exclusive supermarket partner of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. ShopRite, check out happy.
Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey gives you the benefits you need, and they're ranked #1 member satisfaction among commercial health plans in New Jersey by J.D. Power. Find out what it means to have your best health covered by Blue. Visit jdpower.com/awards for details. 3:43 to play here in the first half. USC has played well. They've shot it well. They're shooting 50%, 11 of 22 from the field, more than that, 5 of 11 from 3, and they lead Rutgers 33-18.
Yeah, it's been nonstop offense for the Trojans here, making 4 of their last 4 shots, and they're moving the ball well. They're shooting the ball well from the perimeter. 5 of 11 from 3, and man, some of these guards are really playing good basketball. Desmond Claude and Wesley Yates III are just doing kind of whatever they want to dice up the defense and make some shots on the perimeter for their teammates. So USC is really figuring things out here after that back and forth offensive game that we saw in February against the Scarlet Knights. It's just been USC on the offensive end in this first half.
Lathan Somerville to the free throw line. First one is up and good. We've talked about Lathan at nauseum. His free throw shooting is just superb. 87% on the season. And he will get another.
It's really rare for your 5-man to just shoot it like that from the free throw line. And Lathan, so calm, and just knocks him down. And there he knocks down the second.
Continues to do it. Yates in for Noling. 33-20. USC with the lead. Little light pressure from Rutgers in the backcourt. Claude trapped. Picked up his dribble. Looking. Throwing it ahead to Agee as he takes it into the front court. The ball poked away and then saved by Acuff. Ahead to Harper. 3-on-1 developing. Harper, the lob for Bailey, and the alley-oop slam in transition. And it's 33-22.
What a pass from Dylan Harper, taking it out in transition and finds none other than his freshman teammate, Ace Bailey, for the slam.
Thomas left side. Up top throw goes to Claude. Claude between the circles. 3:08 to play in the first. 11-point lead for USC. Rutgers has scored the last 4. Now Thomas has it. No look pass inside. Agee turns on Bailey up off the glass. Fall off the front rim. Ball rebounded as it's punched out to Harper. Goes one-on-one with Claude. Takes it inside. Puts it up. Oh, it popped out, but a foul called. And Harper will get 2 free throws.
Dylan Harper in transition cannot be stopped unless you foul him. And that's what happened there. A foul for USC. But I really like Coach Pikiell going to that 2-2-1 press. And that really just changed the last minute of this game. The Scarlet Knights scored 2 buckets, and now Dylan Harper back to the line for 2. That all started with the defensive change made by Coach Pikiell. The press made USC really uncomfortable.
No doubt. And it led to offense, as you point out. Harper 73% from the free throw line. First one is good. Bryce Dortch will come in for Lathan Somerville. So Rutgers has scored the last 5 points. They're within 10 now, 33-23. You look up and you've got Harper with 7 and Bailey with 6.
And I got to commend Coach Pikiell. He called a timeout on that 7-0 run, and he said, let's change things up. Let's go to a press, and you're seeing it again right here.
Harper went 2 for 2. Trap on Claude. Bad pass, but Thomas gets it on the far side. Back to Claude. Jump pass ahead into the front court for Agee, guarded by Williams. 2:40 to play here in the first. 33-24 USC. Claude between the circles, guarded by Harper. Moving to his right, throwing it back up top, getting right back. Claude top of the key, right of the lane. Big hop step, throw it out for Yates. Yates into the paint, slip pass. Goes right to Harper as he turns it over. Dylan running the floor 1-on-5, and Yates takes it away from him. Loose ball picked up by Thomas. Thomas on the break to Yates. Caught under the basket, forces one up. No. Abo, the rebound in traffic, lost it on the way up. Acuff comes away with it. Lead pass ahead to Harper. 1-on-1 with Agee. Hesitates, drives, gets inside, banks it in. And it's 33-26 as all of a sudden Rutgers on a run. They've scored 8 in a row.
That's an 8-0 run for Rutgers. 4 of their last 5 from the field. And no field goals for USC in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Man, what a little press and a little defensive intensity does for the team.
And here is a bank shot good and a foul called as Agee got around Bailey, who picks up his second foul. So that snaps the 8-0 run, makes it 35-26, any chance of a 3-point play, but more importantly, a second foul called on Ace Bailey.
2 fouls for Ace Bailey. We've seen the foul trouble over some of these games, and you got to bet that Coach Pikiell is going to take him out here with 1:48 to go till break. He cannot pick up that 3rd foul.
So here's Agee to the free throw line, 4 of 4 tonight, puts it in, 5 of 5, and that lead back to 10, 36-26.
And I could have been wrong. Ace Bailey's staying in the game.
Well, you're not going to take him out on the offensive end. So you leave him in here, and you never know if they go offense for defense. And I think that's exactly what's happening with Dylan Grant going to the scorer's table. Acuff on the far side on a screen from Dortch, up top to Bailey. Bailey throw it left for Williams. Williams for Dortch. Shot clock at 10. Move it right, Acuff. Acuff on the wing. Pull-up jumper is good. Rattles it in. The savvy vet has 5, and it's 36-28.
What a shot by Tyson Acuff. Fakes the 3 to the dribble, and the pull-up in the mid-range knocks it down.
1:12 to play in the first. USC with the ball and an 8-point lead. Yates between the circles. Boy, if I was USC, I'd be running right at number 4. Here is Agee. Top of the key.
Oh, and they're going to get him.
And they just called a foul on Bailey, I believe. He just picked up his third away from the ball. Two guys were battling. And now Grant comes in for Bailey. I'd love to see a replay of this. Well, we're getting one here. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Claude will throw in on the baseline to the left of the basket. I mean, if all the things they let go, it's crazy.
The fans come to see number 4, not the not the refs.
Right, it looked like Harper took a shot from Claude, nothing called. Inside, Agee gets inside, no, but a foul called. So Agee has made a living at the free. How about this? They are going to be with 9 free throws in this first half to 4 for Rutgers. This is very similar to Minnesota on Sunday, where Minnesota made a living at the line. And so Agee, who is so far tonight from the line 5 for 5, will get 2 more.
I don't know, Jerry. That's a tough third foul call on Ace Bailey. That's why I said you could have just taken him out on the offensive end even before that defensive possession. But
first free throw is good. Boy, Agee knocking him down.
Agee has been the most energized player on the floor. I think it's safe to say. Number 12 for the USC Trojans. On the offensive boards, he's made one from down. He's made all 6 of his free throws, and he made a layup earlier in the game. He is all over the court for the Trojans.
Makes another free throw. He is a perfect 7 of 7 from the line. And the lead back to 10, 38-28. Rutgers with the ball, 54.9 to go here in the half.
Coach Pikiell says it all the time. You can't defend the free throw line, and when you got Agee hitting 7 of 7, that'll swing the game.
It sure does. Here is Somerville out high, guarded by Agee. Hand the ball off to Harper. Shot clock at 14. Inside for Lathan. One dribble up off the glass and in. And it's 38-30 with 31 seconds to play here in the half. About 4 seconds different shot clock to game clock. We'll see how Claude plays it here. Looks like he's going to bleed some clock as he's guarded by Williams. Williams now backs out. Down to 14 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock. Claude looking for the screen from Agee. Rolls to the right on the wing. Cut off a double team. Throw it up to Agee. Big fella shoots a 3 and drains it. And it's 41-30. 5 seconds to go. Here comes Harper with 3. Harper with 2. Harper with 1. Forces up a 3. It's an air ball. And a very good first half for USC. And Rutgers has some work to do. Your score at the break, USC 41, Rutgers 30. Halftime here in Indianapolis on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Ever dream of a 3-row SUV where everything for every passenger feels just right? Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX80 with available features like biometric cooling, electronic air suspension, and segment-first individual audio that isolates sound right to the driver's seat. Discover every just right feature in the all-new QX80 at InfinityUSA.com. Available features. Individual audio cannot buffer all interior sound. See owner's manual for details.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive. Your small business keeps you on the go. Progressive Commercial Insurance keeps your policy within reach with our easy-to-use mobile app. Learn more at progressivecommercial.com. This is the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Is AI your competition or your greatest advantage? Rutgers Business School's highly ranked MBA and specialty master's programs provide relevant knowledge and skills to lead in an AI-driven world. With close proximity to New York and strong corporate partnerships, you're connected to the world's top companies. Take advantage of Rutgers Business School's proven return on investment and find out what you're capable of. Leadership awaits. Find out more about the #1 public business school in the Northeast. Visit business.rutgers.edu.
Since 1934, Miller's Rentals has been the featured name in the event rental industry headlining special events, parties, graduations, weddings, religious milestones, New York City Red Carpet premieres, and university events. Miller's is proud to be the strategic partner for Rutgers Athletics. Miller's has the rental supplies for every occasion and special event. Tents, stages, chairs, tables, linens, and much, much more. A community icon for over 85 years. The Miller's Rentals family gives back to the community that has helped them gain that status. So support the company that supports RU. Go Miller's! And go RU.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletic season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Minutes are in the books. Welcome to the Rutgers Halftime Report. Scores, stats, and first half analysis are all coming up. The Rutgers Halftime Report begins now.
Halftime here in Indianapolis. Rutgers trailing USC 41-30. We will get you the halftime stats coming up in a little while, and a scoreboard update from Paul Schrager as well. Earlier this afternoon, I had a chance at the team hotel to sit down with Jordan Durkak, the junior guard, about the season, about going into this game, and we will play that for you right now, and then we'll come back and we'll get you the halftime scoreboard.
All right, Jordan, let's start this way. I talked to Coach Pikiell earlier about, new season. A lot of guys on this team haven't been to the Big Ten tournament, but they have been in their other conference tournaments. How different does this feel, first time through?
Yeah, it's amazing, man. To be in college basketball, especially, in this day and age, it's incredible. I'm excited for me and my guys, the coaches. It's awesome to be out here in Indianapolis. It feels kind of, Final Four vibe. I've been to a couple now, and for everybody to be around and for us to have, 15 teams around, I'm used to, 8 to 10 teams. So for there to be a lot of teams, a lot of great coaches, it's an awesome time.
I was talking to Zach, I think it was before the Northwestern game, just about the difference, coming from Princeton to the Big Ten and for you, Merrimack to the Big Ten, to Rutgers. Now that you've played a full season, what has the experience been like?
Yeah, I think obviously when you think about it, you think of, size and speed and that kind of stuff. I think overall shot making is better at this level. And then I think, obviously some coaching is better. Some coaches have been in this league for a while. They're legends. And then I think scouting for me has been very, very important. So locking in on scout, on exactly who we're playing, who we're getting against. So.
What has been for you when you look back to the 30-plus games now that this team has played? Give me the moment that you walked off the court and said, you know what, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, obviously, for me, playing at the Garden was surreal. I wound up having a good game. We wound up not winning that game, but, for us to have, as many fans as we did to pack the Garden that night or that day, it was incredible. Again, I think another one for me was that Seton Hall game, for us to have it at home, for us to be a major rivalry and us to win it like that. Again, it was a surreal experience.
All right, if I asked you for one thing tonight to beat USC, I think most people would say shoot the ball. You did it well last time against them, but give me the next most important thing to beat this team tonight.
Yeah, I think for us it's going to be rebounding. I think if we talk about if we can win this rebounding battle, is very important for us. I don't know the exact record or stats is, but when we rebound better than the other team, we usually win.
Jordan Durkak with us, Rutgers and USC tonight, Southern Cal. All right, couple of things now through the season. Can't say Jersey Mike's Arena. What was your favorite place to play?
Man, I would say although it was a loss, Assembly Hall was awesome. The vibe over there was cool. But again, we didn't come out with the win, but for us to play out there in that kind of arena was pretty cool.
All right, goofiest guy on this team?
Man, it's got to be Ace Bailey. It's not even close. The kid's mind bounces from here to there in a matter of a second. So I'm going Ace.
All right, and then last thing, most serious guy. Like I'm talking, you're in a game, big moment, you're in the huddle. Who is the guy that's got like the fire in his eyes?
For sure, it's one of our older guys. I'm gonna go with Zach Martini. As laughable and as playful as he is, like off the court, when it gets time to go, he's locked in like a general sergeant.
I like that, General Sergeant. And it all started very interesting with him at the dinner to start the season when he went up. I still don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Is he the smartest guy that you've played with?
Yeah, I had a teammate last year at Merrimack, and he was roommates with him at Princeton, and I thought he was really smart. And he said that Zach was the smartest guy he's ever met. So, for us to have him around, his basketball knowledge, his overall knowledge is just top tier.
Jordan, thanks for a few minutes. Go get him tonight.
Awesome, let's do it.
All right, that was Jordan Durkak pre-tape before this game as Rutgers trails at the half 41-30. We will take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you a scoreboard update. Very busy day in sports. And at Rutgers, of course, Paul Schrager will join you next on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids dealing with unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness or disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Help us get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org. Team Impact. All in, all together.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water, see how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Hey Scarlet Knights fans, Rutgers Health is rewriting the playbook on health. By taking an integrative approach to educating future health pros, delivering top care, and leading the charge in medical research, we're turning discoveries into life-changing health solutions for all. With 8 schools and top-notch centers just outside New York City, we're here to keep you and your loved ones strong. Together, we are breathing new life into health.
Hey, are you up? It's Nor'easter Nick. I can't sleep. Oh, good you are, because Pizza Hut is open till midnight or later. Order right now at pizzahut.com or check out the app to satisfy those late night munchies. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Pizza Hut wings are bigger and better than the other pizza guys' wings. No one outwings the Hut.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
(41-30), USC leads Rutgers in the opening round of the Big Ten tournament. Paul Schrager with your scoreboard update. Earlier today in the Big Ten tournament was Northwestern knocking off Minnesota 72-64. Also, Iowa knocked off Ohio State 77-70. Locally in the Big East tournament at Madison Square Garden, Butler beat Providence 75-69. DePaul over Georgetown 71-67. And 13 and a half minutes left in the first half. It is Villanova leading Seton Hall 13-4. Other local scores today: Fordham in the first round of the Atlantic 10 tournament knocked off Rhode Island 88-71. It was Quinnipiac defeating Rider 78-64 in the MAC quarterfinals, that being played in Atlantic City. And at halftime, also in the MAC quarterfinals, it is Merrimack leading Sacred Heart 32-28. We will return with stats on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Once upon a time, there was an SUV where everything for every passenger feels just right. Not too loud or too quiet. Introducing the all-new 3-row Infiniti QX80 with individual audio zones that isolates phone calls to the driver's seat. Discover every just right feature in the all-new QX80 at InfinityUSA.com. Available feature. Cannot buffer all interior sound. See owner's manual for details.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive. Your small business keeps you on the go. Progressive Commercial Insurance keeps your policy within reach with our easy-to-use mobile app. Learn more at ProgressiveCommercial.com. This is the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Is AI your competition or your greatest advantage? Rutgers Business School's highly ranked MBA and specialty master's programs provide relevant knowledge and skills to lead in an AI-driven world. With close proximity to New York and strong corporate partnerships, you're connected to the world's top companies. Take advantage of Rutgers Business School's proven return on investment and find out what you're capable of. Leadership awaits. Find out more about the #1 public business school in the Northeast. Visit business.rutgers.edu.
Looking for the best trained in the electrical business? Look no further. Our members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Union 456 go through a 5-year nationally recognized apprenticeship program along with OSHA safety certifications, producing the best trained electricians in the area. From solar energy, healthcare facilities, school construction, and much more, we do it all. We are also proud to be one of the first building trade locals to be recognized with a drug-free workplace program. We at Local Union 456 are like Coach Pikiell and the Scarlet Knights, trained and proven to get the job done.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
At the half, it is USC leading Rutgers 41-30 here at the Big Ten tournament, first round game. Take a look at the first half stats of tonight's game. You know, so much conversation about Claude and Yates coming in because they combined for 53 points the first time around against Rutgers. It really has been Agee and Abo. Agee is 12 points on 2 of 4 shooting, but 7 of 7 from the line, and Abo 4 of 7 shooting, 3 of 5 from 3. He's got 11 points. As a team, USC shooting 48%, 50% from three-point range, and 9 for 9 from the line. They did out-rebound Rutgers 17-13 in the first half. Rutgers led by Dylan Harper, 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting, also has 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Ace Bailey, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and a blocked shot, but also picked up that third foul late in the half. Rutgers, points off turnovers, they lead USC 9-5. Points in the paint, they lead USC 16-12. Fast break points, they lead 6-3. Bench points, 9-2, they lead. But in the grand scheme of things, on the scoreboard, they trail 41-30. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, the second half of action with Rutgers trailing USC 41-30 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Since 1934, Miller's Rentals has been the featured name in the event rental industry, headlining special events, parties, graduations, weddings, religious milestones, New York City red carpet premieres, and university events. Miller's is proud to be the strategic partner for Rutgers Athletics. Miller's has the rental supplies for every occasion and special event. Tents, stages, chairs, tables, linens, and much, much more. A community icon for over 85 years. The Miller's Rentals family gives back to the community that has helped them gain that status. So support the company that supports RU. Go Miller's! And go RU.
Hey Rutgers, are you ready for basketball? Are you ready to score big on all your favorite game night foods? ShopRite has your back all season long when it comes to saving big. Find everything you need to make game day a slam dunk. Are you ready for next level nachos? Are you ready for bangin' buffalo wings? Yeah, you are. Score big, save big, and get game day ready at ShopRite, exclusive supermarket partner of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. ShopRite, check out happy.
Hey, are you up? It's Nor'easter Nick. I can't sleep. Oh, good you are, because Pizza Hut is open till midnight or later. Order right now at pizzahut.com or check out the app to satisfy those late night munchies. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Pizza Hut wings are bigger and better than the other pizza guys' wings. No one outwings the Hut.
Aw, shucks, the game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Scarlet Assets Management Company. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of Scarlet Assets Management Company and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by Scarlet Assets Management Company.
Start of the second half here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. USC leading Rutgers 41-30. USC will start with the ball going right to left in this second half. Not the original starting five for Rutgers, as they start with Acuff, Williams, Somerville, Harper, and Grant. Ace Bailey on the bench to start the second half, likely because of the 3 fouls. So we will see when he gets subbed back into this game.
Jerry, the time is now for these Scarlet Knights. I mean, trailing by 11, this is your season right here on the line. We need a run coming out of this break. I don't know what else to say.
Well, they trailed by as much as 15. They wanted an 8-0 run, and USC did a nice job of kind of tacking on there at the end. Second half underway, ball in play. Claude between the circles, right to left for the Trojans. Come left side for Abo, back up top to Claude. Claude, top of the key, right of the lane, stops, turns, kick out, move it left. Abo, a 3. Short, and Somerville skies for the rebound.
Good defense by the Scarlet Knights. That's a 2-3 zone, and love to see Lathan Somerville sky up for that rebound.
Harper down low. Grant catches and two hands slams it. And it's 41-32 as Rutgers has the first bucket of the half.
Dylan Harper with the ball movement and finds a cutting Dylan Grant for the dunk.
Fourth assist of the night for Harper. Abo, left side beyond the arc, up top for Claude. Claude, right wing, bounce pass underneath. AG forces one up and in off the glass, and it's 43-32.
Boy, AG is having a game. That's 14 points for number 12 down low. He is having his way in this game so far.
And AG's like 30. I mean, the guy's
he
a man.
looks like he's like 50.
Oh, he's a sixth-year graduate student, so he's 24, 25 years old. Williams inside for Somerville, back to the basket at the elbow, guarded by AG. Turns, shoots, short. Ball is grabbed by Williams, and he will peel it out and move it right for Acuff. Slides left, shoots a 3. No good. Hit every part of the rim. Tip up doesn't go, and Abo comes up with a loose ball. Good look there for Acuff. Here's Claude up top for Abo. Back to Claude right side. Give to AG. Straight away between the circles. We've played a minute 40. 43-32 USC. Claude in the circle at center court, guarded by Harper. Claude around his screen, picked up on a switch by Acuff. Moving left, now Grant has him. Dribble drive, pushes off Grant, high off the glass and in. And it's 45-32, the lead back to 13 for the Trojans. Harper, the lob for Williams, who catches and lays it in rhythm. And it's 45-34, another assist for Dylan Harper, his 5th.
Great pass by Dylan Harper, getting his teammates involved here early. That's 5 assists for number 2. Doing a great job getting his teammates involved.
Here is Claude, and they're going to get an offensive foul called on St. Thomas as he picked off Harper. And so Rutgers gets the ball back down by 11. With 17:44 to play here in the second half. Harper carries the ball into the front court for Rutgers, met by Yates. Sideline handoff for Acuff, throw it up top Somerville, pass it right Williams, out high, quarter court for Harper straight away. Harper pass it left Acuff, corner 3. Short, but a foul called, and Acuff hit the deck, and Tyson will get 3 free throws.
Again, Dylan Harper is just doing a great job of getting his teammates involved. Looking to pass first in the second half.
You know, Harper is grabbing at like his right rib cage, and as he came around on the screen, he got punched. And again, nothing was called. And then he made the pass to Acuff, but interesting to see if he's just winded or if a little injured.
Looks like he's just shaking it off, too.
Acuff misses the first free throw. Thomas picked up the foul for USC, his 3rd. Ace Bailey will sub into the game, as will Matt Noling for the Trojans.
And Coach Pikiell's not waiting. Ace Bailey with 3 fouls, but the time is now. Scarlet Knights trailing here. You got to have one of your leading scorers in the game.
No doubt. Tyson knocks in the second of 3. Bailey in for Grant. Thomas sits with the 3 fouls for USC. Noling returns. 8-point game at the moment. 10-point game. 45-35. Never good at math. 3rd free throw is good. So Acuff goes 2 for 3, and it's 45-36. Rutgers will pressure. Claude has it in the backcourt. Trap, bounce pass to Noling. Noling jump pass ahead into the front court for Abo. And Abo gives to Yates, who hands off to Claude. 45-36 USC. Claude between the circles. Flip it right to Yates, right back to Claude. Shot clock at 12. Now for Agee. Guarded by Bailey. Don't do that, Ace. Relax. Claude straight away. Claude at the foul line. Steps back, shoots a three over Bailey. Back of the rim. No, long rebound is going to be tracked down by Noling. Out near midcourt almost. Now Claude has it again straight away. Pass it to the right for Yates. Yates, step back three. Contested. Good. And it's 48-36. The lead back to 12. Lead pass ahead to Harper, head of steam, but USC is back, so he pulls it back. Right corner three, front of the rim, no. And Abo the rebound. Abo into the front court, 16:30 to play in the second. USC in control. They lead by 12, 48-36. Those threes not going down for Dillon now, 0 for 4 from long range. Shot clock at 12. Claude guarded by Jeremiah Williams, top of the key. Behind the back with a dribble, drives left of the lane, lost it out of bounds. It'll be Rutgers ball off Claude's leg. But I tell you, Claude uses that left arm, really is shoving away the defender, and he's actually looking to the official for a foul to be called on Rutgers.
Yeah, he's a physical body shooting guard, and you like to see Lathan Somerville with the help defense kind of deflecting the ball off Claude's knee, and that causes the turnover.
Bailey straight away for Rutgers. Pull up three, short. Long rebound, goes into the backcourt, and Jeremiah Williams will track it down for Rutgers. They get another opportunity. Here is Williams, dribble drive, kick it right corner, Acuff. Acuff into the wing, at the elbow, ducks under, up off the glass. Good, and a foul is called. Nice move by Tyson Acuff, who's now got 9 points, and will have a free throw coming after the timeout. 15:44 to play here in the second. It's USC 48, Rutgers 38 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela. Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything, but while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
Ever dream of a 3-row SUV where everything for every passenger feels just right? Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX80 with available features like biometric cooling, electronic air suspension, and segment-first individual audio that isolates sound right to the driver's seat. Discover every just right feature in the all-new QX80 at InfinityUSA.com. Available features. Individual audio cannot buffer all interior sound. See owner's manual for details.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
Want a shot at winning up to $4 million? That's the top prize in Cash Blitz, the blitziest new multiplier scratch-offs from New Jersey Lottery. With a total prize pool of $320 million, you can choose from 10, 20, 50, 100, even 200 times. Anything can happen in Jersey. 15:44 to play here in the second half. USC leading Rutgers 48-38 as Richard Campbell's daughter Collins is on the big board, on the big screen momentarily, and she got very excited. That was kind of cool.
That's awesome.
And Rutgers, they've played well in the second half. The problem is they've only shaved a point off the deficit, though Tyson Acuff with a chance at a three-point play.
What's really killing them, Jerry, is the three-pointers and the free throws. 7 of 15 from three-point range for USC and 9 of 9 from the free throw line.
Well, that added up to the fact that Rutgers is 2 of 15 from three-point range.
It's been kind of just the mix of both going right for USC and not going well for the Scarlet Knights. But if anyone's going to get hot and microwave this offense, it's number 5, Tyson Acuff. He's probably one of the most skilled Scarlet Knights on this side of the floor, and he's got 9 points, looking for 10 here with the made free throw.
And so Rutgers now down 48-39. 15:44 to go. JaMychal Davis in the game for Rutgers. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Noling to Claude, guarded by Acuff. They have to hurry here. 2 seconds to get it across the timeline. And he throws a bad pass, nearly stolen away by Jeremiah Williams. Well, you got a 10-second violation anyway. And so USC does turn it over. Good defense by Rutgers. And RU has it back.
And I love the energy from the Scarlet Knights bench. Coach Pikiell gets in that defensive stance like he's one of 5 Scarlet Knights out there willing that turnover for USC.
Acuff had the ball poked away. Goes to Jeremiah Williams. He ducks in, lost it, got it back. Kick it out for Acuff. Swing the bounce pass to Somerville into the paint. Big hop step up with the right hand off the front of the rim. No. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by, I think, Claude. Yes, and it'll be Rutgers' ball in the corner.
You know, it's amazing, Jerry. I know we're a little biased here being with Rutgers, but all the fouls that are called on the USC side, and Lathan Somerville with a strong move misses the shot, but
got hammered.
Got absolutely clobbered in the paint on that play.
Jeremiah Williams throw it into Bailey. Bailey dribble drive in the paint. Again, a lot of contact, puts it up no, but a foul called on the arm. And so Ace will go to the line and shoot 2.
And that's the first, let's see here. Well, that's the 4th team foul for USC.
Yep.
I missed that one right there. Let's see if Ace can knock it down. The Scarlet Knights are also shooting well from the free throw line, 7 of 8 as a team. Ace's 2 big free throws coming up right here.
First free throw is up and good. Bailey now at 7 points and 5 rebounds. 15-15 to go. Rutgers with an 8.
After everything that happened in this game, Jerry, it's an 8-point game with this free throw.
Misses the second one. Oof. Went after it harshly. Could have picked up a 4th foul there. And a bad pass by Abo right to Bailey. Bailey dribble drive, hop step off the glass. Good, and a foul is called. Big time move by Ace Bailey. Rutgers within 6, and Bailey has a shot at a 3-point play.
And that's that NBA draft athleticism. He picks off the pass, and on the break, no one can stop that 6'10 frame going to the hoop and the foul, and lightly banks it in off the backboard. Big finish by number 4.
And the foul on Abo, his second. He commits the terrible throw and then commits the foul. And Bailey with a chance to put himself in double figures now, as he is back to the line. Just went 1 for 2. Free throw up, free throw in. It's 48-43, 10 points for Ace Bailey. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Get it into Claude, guarded by JaMychal Davis. Pass it near side to Thomas. Back to Claude. Claude up the far sideline, crossing midcourt, and trapped violently. And then the ball is poked away into the hands of Acuff. Acuff kicks it out of bounds. And it will be USC ball.
And just like that, another press momentum changer. This press defense, Coach Pikiell's out there with his hands on his knees, getting all active on the sideline. This press has really created problems for the USC offense.
Looking to get it in. They get it into Yates in the corner. Yates for Thomas. Thomas back to Yates. Yates into the front court, dribbles it away on the ground. Scramble for it as they tie him up. Jump ball. And it'll be Rutgers ball with the arrow. And now you got Williams basically fighting with Yates over there, as they are basically, trading barbs back and forth, verbal barbs, but both teams go and calmer heads prevail. But a lot of energy from Rutgers now. They're within 5 with the ball thanks to the possession arrow.
And these Rutgers fans are standing. JaMychal Davis creates the turnover, pokes it out, and then leaps, dives for the loose ball. And I have never seen this coaching staff from Rutgers so hyped up, celebrating. And man, we have a lot of Rutgers fans here. I never knew there were so many Rutgers fans here because they hadn't had much to cheer about in the first half, but everybody's involved, and you can feel some momentum here as Rutgers is trailing by just 5 points with a world to play in this game, 14 minutes and 41 seconds.
Well, how about the fact USC has 7 turnovers in the last 3.5 minutes? That's a huge number.
I kind of wish I saw this press all season long.
It's hard to do on a for long bouts of time because you can gash your guys as well. So when you do it, you got to make sure that it's effective. And right now it's being very effective for this team.
A 7-0 run over 1 minute for the Scarlet Knights. 6 turnovers over the last 2 minutes for USC. 7 turnovers over the last 3 minutes for USC. USC, and a scoring drought over 2 minutes for USC. This press has completely changed the momentum of the game.
Rutgers with the ball. They looked at the play on replay because of the nonsense that went on. Nothing develops from that. Rutgers with the ball. Jamichael Davis into the front court. Bounce pass right side for Williams. Williams up top for Somerville. Down low feed. Bailey catches, turns, and dunks it. He's got 12, and Rutgers now within 3, 48-45, as they've scored 10 in a row.
And everyone's engaged. There's not a USC fan in this building, and the Rutgers fans are standing on their feet here in Indianapolis.
14-16 to play here in the second. Abo up top to Agee. Handed off to Claude. Claude backs it out near midcourt, 12 to shoot. Claude guarded by Jeremiah Williams. Dribble drive, bounce pass off the hands of Thomas and out of bounds. Miscommunication, another turnover for USC. They're 8th in the last 4 minutes, and Rutgers takes over down 3.
And Desmond Claude is coming out of the game. 8 turnovers in 4 minutes. This is a Coach Pikiell team. Defense turning into offense. Everyone talking about the defense all year long. Well, right here on the biggest stage of the season, it's been the defense that's creating points for the Scarlet Knights.
Williams on the far side up top to Bailey. Ace looks inside. Somerville catches it, lost his balance. They don't call a travel, and he banks it in. 11 straight for Rutgers. They're within 1, 48-47.
And here's the press again. They are not stopping the pressure.
Thomas throws it ahead to Agee into the front court, so USC, no problems that time. 13:30 to play in the second. 48-47 USC with the ball. Yates driving, stopping, driving again, turning out for Agee. Agee. Throw it inside. The ball is caught and banked in, and a foul is called as Thomas caught it and put it in. And so St. Thomas with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, that pass was not a good pass. And St. Thomas leaped up in the air and just was able to corral it down. Looked like it could have been the 9th turnover, and instead he catches the pass and finishes with the foul at the hoop.
Jamichael Davis picked up the personal foul, his first. St. Thomas to the free throw line, a 65% free throw shooter, looking to complete the three-point play. Dylan Harper in for Jeremiah Williams.
And all that happened with Dylan Harper on the bench.
Free throw up, free throw pops out. Bailey got clobbered, tracks down the rebound, but they're going to call a foul on Agee, or they're going to say the ball was out of bounds, last touch by USC. I think that's the call. So Rutgers with the ball down 3 with 13-19 to play here in the second half.
Great box out by Ace Bailey. Really creating another possession here for the Scarlet Knights on that play.
Davis bounce pass to Acuff, right side beyond the arc. Claude, by the way, back in the game for USC. Move it left for Davis. Davis around the screen from Somerville. Guarded by Slacker. Davis bounce pass. Somerville dribble drive, lost it. Ball is free, scramble for it. Somerville grabs it. And did they give a timeout to... They gave possession to Rutgers and a timeout to Steve Pikiell. Boy, that looked like that was going to be a jump ball, and Eric Musselman cannot believe it. We will get a timeout. 12:56 to play here in the second half. Rutgers ball after the break. USC leading 50-47 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
I never planned on having high blood pressure.
I never planned on needing heart surgery.
No one plans on heart problems, but everyone should have a plan for them. At RWJ Barnabas Health, we help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. Whether you have hypertension, heart disease, or a child with a heart issue, our network offers the most complete heart and vascular care in New Jersey. With the latest technology and a highly specialized team, our nurses, cardiologists, and heart surgeons ensure that you can focus on improved health and wellness. We deliver nationally renowned and specialized cardiovascular care close to your home and family through our comprehensive network of easily accessible hospitals, centers, and physician offices. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together. Visit rwjbh.org/heart.
Since 1934, Miller's Rentals has been the featured name in the event rental industry, headlining special events, parties, graduations, weddings, religious milestones, New York City red carpet premieres, and university events. Miller's is proud to be the strategic partner for Rutgers athletics. Miller's has the rental supplies for every occasion and special event: tents, stages, chairs, tables, linens, and much, much more. A community icon for over 85 years, the Miller's Rentals family gives back to the community that has helped them gain that status. So support the company that supports RU. Go Millers and go RU.
Second half of tonight's game is brought to you by Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, the official health insurance partner of Rutgers Athletics. To learn more, visit horizonblue.com. Jerry Recco, Chris Corso, Paul Schrager, courtside with you from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Rutgers trailing USC by the score of 50-47, but will have the ball with 6 to shoot coming off the timeout. Rutgers trailed by as much as 15 in this game. 33-18 was the biggest deficit. They have gotten it to within 1. Right now they are down 3. Emmanuel Oboli comes into the game on the floor with Davis, Harper, Bailey, and Acuff. It'll be Davis to throw in on the baseline to the right of the basket. Rutgers defense turned up about 6 notches here in the second half. Again, 6 to shoot. Get it into Bailey. Catches on the right side. Bailey with 5. Bailey turning on the baseline. Bailey with 3. Turns. Bailey with 1. Get it to Oboli, and it's a shot clock violation, as they did not realize the clock was winding down.
And Ace Bailey is always smiling, no matter what the situation is. You can turn the ball over, he's smiling. He has the best mindset out there.
Thomas and Slackard playing catch in the backcourt. Slackard into the front court for AG, and USC can get into their set. 12:36 to play in the second. 3-point lead for the Trojans, 50-47. Claude straight away. Gets a screen from AG, works around it, but Davis fights through it. Throw it up top for AG. Fake the 3, move it left Slacker to 3 over Bailey. Well short. Oboli high for the rebound. Outlet pass to Harper into the front court. Head of steam. Dillon down the lane, up off the glass and in. And it's 50-49. Rutgers within 1. Dillon Harper has 12.
Too easy when Dillon Harper gets downhill. He is unstoppable.
AG in the front court. Harper almost had a steal, but the ball getting to AG just in front of him. Under 12 minutes to play now in the second. 1-point USC lead. Claude between the circles. Pass it left for Slacker. Back to Claude. Claude top of the key, right of the lane. No look pass to the right side for Yates. Up top for Thomas. Thomas, no look down low for AG. Scoops it up and in around Harper. And it's 52-49 USC.
And that's 16 points for AG. USC did a good job of beating Rutgers with a pass, swinging it around the perimeter, and then down low to number 12 for the score.
Harper quarter court, far side of the floor. Bounce pass up top to Bailey. Bailey looks like, gives to Acuff. Acuff, foul line extended, backs it out. Bounce pass Bailey. Boy, yeah. Claude has, a fistful of jersey behind him. Spun away and knocked it out of bounds, and we get a timeout. Rutgers ball after the break. 11:20 to play here in the second. USC leading 52-49 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Once upon a time, there was an SUV where everything for every passenger feels just right. Not too loud or too quiet. Introducing the all-new 3-row Infiniti QX80 with individual audio zones that isolates phone calls to the driver's seat. Discover every just right feature in the all-new QX80 at InfinityUSA.com. Available feature. Cannot buffer all interior sound. See owner's manual for details.
Is AI your competition or your greatest advantage? Rutgers Business School's highly ranked MBA and specialty master's programs provide relevant knowledge and skills to lead in an AI-driven world. With close proximity to New York and strong corporate partnerships, you're connected to the world's top companies. Take advantage of Rutgers Business School's proven return on investment and find out what you're capable of. Leadership awaits. Find out more about the #1 public business school in the Northeast. Visit business.rutgers.edu.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Nice to have you with us from Indianapolis. First round of the Big Ten tournament. Rutgers trailing USC 52-49 with 11:20 to play in the second half. Right now we pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Rutgers basketball. Alongside Chris Corso and Paul Schrager, I'm Jerry Recco. Rutgers down by 3 with the ball off the timeout. They in the midst of a 13-4 run as we speak right now. Now, last time they had the ball off the timeout with 6 to shoot, they did not get a shot off. Here they have 8 to shoot. Hopefully a little bit better this time around.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to be ready here for some sort of offensive possession. The Scarlet Knights have really struggled in the half court. I feel like when it's been transition, that's where the Scarlet Knights have really thrived, especially Dylan Harper. When the game is slowed down in the half court, number 2, it's been a little sloppy so far in this game, but I look for him to want to take over in this game. He's got 12 points now. He's back in the game. Ace Bailey's out there with 3 fouls. These 2 freshmen, let's see what they can do in this last 11 minutes.
All right, Harper has it. Attacks, left side, step back jumper, back of the rim, no. And Claude the rebound. Claude into the front court for USC. Left wing guarded by Davis. Boy, Davis pushing him. Claude pushing back. Picks up his dribble, throw it cross court, slacker it into the paint, kick it out Claude. Now feed Thomas, low left block, guarded by Williams, into the paint, up with the right hand, short, but a foul called. And St. Thomas will go to the line and shoot 2.
Jeremiah Williams, really good defense, kind of playing post defense, being a guard on St. Thomas, and it was just too much size. Swipes down, St. Thomas to the line for 2.
First foul for Williams, St. Thomas to the free throw line. 4 points for Thomas so far tonight, but 6 rebounds and 4 assists. First free throw is short, 65% on the season. Acuff, a brief rest, comes right back in. Somerville in as well. Davis and Oboli sit down. St. Thomas with 1 more free throw. USC leading 52-49, 10:53 to play here in the second half.
The Scarlet Knights are 4 of their last 5 from the field. They're really doing it on the offensive end.
Second free throw, no good. Bailey rips down the rebound. Outlet pass to Jeremiah Williams. Williams on the far side, quarter court. Behind the back with the dribble. Slide the bounce pass to Bailey. Fumbles it, gets it back. Bailey left wing, guarded by Thomas. Backing his way in. Into the paint. Turns, shoots, left hand, no good. Ball is knocked around and grabbed by Agee. 10:30 to play in the second. 52-49 USC. Claude between the circles, guarded by Acuff. Gets the screen, rolls left, pass it back up top. Ball poked in the air by Harper, but saved by USC. Claude has it. Move it right for Slacker. Slacker, dribble drive in the lane, cuts across the lane, picked up his dribble. Has to pop the pass and does so to Agee. Give it to Claude. Shot clock at 5. Back to Agee inside. Tied up by Jeremiah Williams. Going to jump ball. It will be USC ball with the arrow. And so the shot clock will not reset at 3.2. But USC gets the ball. They will throw in on the baseline. It is Thomas to throw in with Bailey defending the inbounds. Thomas looking. Gets it inside to Claude. Forces one up, no, but a foul called. And so Claude will go to the line and shoot a pair. Acuff picks up the personal foul. That'll be his first. Well, they call it on Somerville, excuse me. He gets the foul.
And just like that, Jerry, the Scarlet Knights are on a 2-minute scoring drought, so it's crazy. The momentum, it's like a pendulum going back and forth.
And they had that opportunity with the 2 free throws missed by Thomas and just unable to convert. So Claude's first free throw is good. As a team, they are now 10 of 13 from the line. 4-point lead for USC, 53-49.
I'd really like to see the Scarlet Knights back in that press defense, Jerry. I've never seen Eric Musselman, the opposing coach, look so hopeless.
Second free throw good, 2 for 2 for Claude. He's got 10, and the lead back to 5 for USC, 54-49 with 10:06 to play here in the second half. The winner of this game will play Purdue tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Jeremiah Williams, slide the bounce pass to Acuff, right side, up top throw for Somerville. Somerville looks left for Williams, shot clock at 14. Jeremiah pass left for Harper. Harper driving, kicking right side for Williams. Into the paint, Jeremiah down low for Bailey, catches and puts in the reverse. And it's 54-51 as Ace Bailey has 12.
Great offense by the Scarlet Knights, and what a pass by Jeremiah Williams. Finds a cutting Bailey, easy finish at the hoop.
Here's Claude rolling right. Throw it up top for Agee. Fake the three on Somerville. Looking right, nothing doing. Now handing off to Claude. Harper chasing. Claude backs it out. 7 to shoot. Claude left elbow. Steps back. 4 to shoot. Claude throw it left for Agee. Has to force up a three. Short. And Slackard comes and grabs the rebound. Wide open for three. Puts it up and in. And it's 57-51. That is a backbreaker.
Slackard is a knockdown three-point shooter. He's only 6'2". There's no reason for him to be on the court right now other than shooting threes. He gets the offensive rebound and knocks down the wide-open three-point shot.
And that's one of those situations where Rutgers defended great for 25 seconds and didn't grab the rebound. Harper, dribble, drive, right of the lane, shovel pass out to Williams, shot clock at 5, backs it out, drives, steps back, shoots a three, no. Bailey high for the rebound, out jumped everybody. Ace in the lane, lost the ball. And Yates comes away with it. Yates right side, no look pass inside for Thomas. Thomas has the shot blocked away by Harper into the hands of Acuff. Here comes Acuff, bounce pass to Williams. The reverse spin home, and it's 57-53.
What a block by Dylan Harper. When he wants to play defense, he can defend with the best of them. Big-time block, leads to a score on the other side, and Jeremiah Williams with a strong finish up and under.
An easy bucket in transition. By the way, 34 paint points for Rutgers. Claude, a right-side jumper is good. And it's 59-53 USC with 7:54 to play in the second.
Punches throwing back and forth, back and forth. USC now punching back up 6. Let's see if the Scarlet Knights have one more fight in it.
Harper to the left. Pass it back to the right for Bailey. Right corner, Acuff. Acuff on the wing. Picks up his dribble. Slide the bounce pass to Somerville. Somerville into traffic. Move it left for Williams. Up top, Bailey. Catch and shoot three. Ace buries it. He's got 15. Rutgers within 3, 59-56.
When Ace Bailey is open from 3, he can knock it down with the best of them. Wide open at the top of the key. Easy stroke, and it's good.
Oh, nice to see a 3 go in there. 3 of 17 from downtown. Agee goes right at Bailey, banks in the shot. Bailey couldn't really do too much because of the foul situation. And it's 61-56.
I mean, this guy, Agee, is having the game of his life. 18 points. Yep. You can see the big smile on his face as he finishes that layup.
Steve Pikiell talked about Agee in our pregame chat. Here is Williams. Kick it left, Acuff. Slide to the right. Dribble, drive, up. Off the glass, no. Ball is batted out, grabbed by Harper. Left corner 3, good! And it's 61-59. Harper's got 18.
And the 2 freshmen with back-to-back threes, stepping up, big-time shots.
And now a foul called on Dylan Harper, and we will get a timeout. 6:38 to play here in the second half. USC 61, Rutgers 59 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Madam Giselle senses something in your future.
Is my boyfriend gonna propose?
It's a big storm.
Wait, we're gonna get in a fight?
No, a literal storm. Wind, heavy wind. I see a tree falling on your RV.
Oh, that's fine. I'm covered by Progressive. So, is my boyfriend there? Maybe on one knee?
The entire roof is crushed.
So, no ring.
Be prepared for the unexpected with Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Product features subject to policy terms and may not be available in all states or for all vehicles and covered selections.
Hey Rutgers, are you ready for basketball? Are you ready to score big on all your favorite game night foods? ShopRite has your back all season long when it comes to saving big. Find everything you need to make game day a slam dunk. Are you ready for next level nachos? Are you ready for banging buffalo wings? Yeah, you are. Score big, save big, and get game day ready at ShopRite, exclusive supermarket partner of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. ShopRite, check out happy.
Looking for the best trained in the electrical business? Look no further. Our members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 456, go through a 5-year nationally recognized apprenticeship program along with OSHA safety certifications, producing the best trained electricians in the area. From solar energy, healthcare facilities, school construction, and much more, we do it all. We are also proud to be one of the first building trade locals to be recognized with a drug-free workplace program. We at Local Union 456 are like Coach Pikiell and the Scarlet Knights, trained and proven to get the job done.
Infiniti is the official luxury vehicle sponsor of Rutgers Athletics. Experience the Infiniti lineup at your local retailer today. We got a good one for you here in Indianapolis. USC leading Rutgers 61-59, 6:38 to play. I said Dylan Harper at 18 points. He's got 15 points. Harper 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Ace Bailey 17 and 7, and Tyson Acuff has 10. The problem for Rutgers has been Rashawn Agee, who's got 18 points and has done pretty much everything for USC, and the Trojans still with this 2-point lead, but Rutgers showing lots of grit and fight here in the second half.
I'll tell you, the fight has come from the defense and the turnovers. The stat of the game that's keeping Rutgers in this game, they have 22 points off turnovers. USC has 5 points off turnovers, so that press on the defensive side of the ball started this comeback in the second half. And now you got some freshmen rising up on the big stage. A 3 from Harper on a second chance offensive rebound, and a 3 from Bailey. And let's see what these freshmen do here in their first Big Ten tournament experience and their first second half in the Big Ten tournament.
No question about it. USC ball off the timeout. They lead by 2. Claude guarded by Harper in the front court. Dylan Grant has come into the game for Rutgers. Michael Davis back as well. Bailey off the floor at the moment. Here is Agee, top of the key, guarded by Somerville. Shoulders into him, hand the ball off. Yates. Yates guarded by Davis. Yates sliding right on the wing, gets inside, caught in the air, throw it to Thomas, up top Slacker. Slacker drives, kick it into the corner. Yates has it, shot clock at 3. Get it out for Agee, fires up a 3, no good, and the ball is loose, and Davis comes and grabs it. And Lathan Somerville is hurt in the backcourt. Davis doesn't see it. There's a foul on the floor. And Somerville has not gotten up yet. He is face down on the court in the backcourt. I don't know if anybody sees it yet. And now Richard Campbell sees it, the athletic trainer, runs over along with Dylan Harper. I don't know if he slammed his head on the court, but he is wincing in pain. I don't know if he got his eye or what it was, but no one noticed. Davis, by the way, will get free throws. He'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Well, Lathan Somerville is playing his heart out, and you got to give him credit. He's going up against a 6th-year senior in Agee, and he is a true freshman, 18 years old, and it looks like he's walking off the court, wincing, like you said.
Looks dazed, rather. And I said 8th personal foul. I looked at the wrong thing. That's the 6th team foul on USC, so it'll be a side out for Rutgers. He got stepped on. So that's what it was. Thomas jumped over him and stepped on the side of his head as he was rolling over. No intent on it. As we're watching the replay, yeah, there was nothing there. Just, it was unfortunate. And so it's Rutgers ball. As we take a look. Yeah, he rolled into his knee, basically, is what it looks like.
And then the fans were complaining because Jamichael Davis coming down on the other side looked like it could have been an N1, did not get the continuation on the foul call, made the layup. Coach Pikiell was willing for it too. Yeah. It'll be an inbounds play for Tyson Acuff.
Rutgers can take the lead. Somerville stays in the game. Acuff throwing into Harper on the right corner. Drives on the baseline. Hop step. Get it to Somerville. The ball poked out of his hands, out of bounds. And it will be USC ball. Ace Bailey back into the game for Dylan Grant. 5:57 to go second half. 61-59 USC. Here's the trap in the backcourt. Claude has it. Couple of dribbles. Jump pass head to Slacker. Bailey there waiting for him. Come to the left side for Claude into the front court. Now Rutgers slowed them down. USC into their set with 16 to shoot. Pass it right for Yates. Fake the 3 and drives. Turns, spins, no look pass. Out of bounds. Off though Somerville. Or maybe it was Davis. Either way, that should have been a turnover. Unfortunate, though, as it hit Rutgers on the way out. And so a 10-to-shoot USC will throw in.
A really bad pass by Yates, the freshman. Looked like a turnover. The ref said it went off a Rutgers defender.
Inbound the ball to AG on the right wing. Guarded by Somerville. Gets a screen, dribbles it out of bounds. Rutgers ball. So give it, take it, and give it away.
Jerry, I can confidently say this is the best 15 minutes of Rutgers defense I have seen all season long. I stand by that, and it has been unbelievable. The amount of turnovers they are causing and the offense that's come off the turnovers in the second half.
15 turnovers now in the game for USC. 5.5 to play second half. 61-59 Trojans. Rutgers with the ball again. Kintyre take the lead. Jeremiah Williams swing the pass left side for Somerville. Find Acuff on a curl. Then he's tied up, lost it out of bounds, but off USC. Rutgers will throw in with 15 to shoot. USC's defense has really picked up too. For a team that gave up 95 points first time around, they've played much better, specifically the last 6 or 7 trips down the floor for Rutgers.
It's almost like both teams watched the tape, a 95-85 game, and now we got a total battle, defensive battle.
Harper with 12 to shoot, top of the key, rolling right, pulling up for 3, good! Drills it from the outside, and Rutgers has come all the way back from 15 down. They take a 62-61 lead with 5:06 to go in the second.
And Coach Pikiell is telling everybody to stand up like we're at Jersey Mike's Arena.
Claude gets inside, banks it in, and a foul is called, and the fouls on Ace Bailey is 4th. And that's problematic. If Ace just goes up and down as opposed to up and kind of down with the right hand, they probably don't call that. Puts USC back in front 63-62 with 5 minutes to go in the second. 14 points, 7 assists for Claude now, who looks to complete the three-point play.
It's almost like every time the Scarlet Knights come back, there's a punch back by USC.
Bounce pass to Somerville, turning, spinning up with the right hand, and in. And Rutgers in front 64-63.
Lathan Somerville batting his chest. An emotional player out there, that's for sure. And the Scarlet Knights have made 3 of their last 3 field goals.
Claude in the circle at center court, guarded by Harper. Rolling right, up top for Agee. Throw it left, Agba, a 3. Back of the rim, no. Another rebound for Acuff. Rutgers the ball in a 1-point lead. Here's Harper driving and stopping and peeling it back to the outside around a screen from Somerville. Straight away. Harper between the legs with the dribble, driving, left of the lane, gets inside, shot, no, but a foul called. And Dylan Harper will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
And Harper has a head of steam, and he's going downhill. I keep saying it, but he is pretty much unstoppable, and the only way to stop him is to foul him. And that's how he really has become one of the top players looked at in this NBA draft in 2025 coming up here. He has an ability to get to the rim and finish. And if he doesn't finish, you're fouling him.
The foul on Claude, his 3rd. Harper to the free throw line. Dylan tonight, 2 of 2 from the line. Rutgers by 1 for the moment. First free throw is good. Makes it 65-63. Dylan Grant in for Lathan Somerville.
And with that made free throw, he quietly leads all scorers in this game.
He's got 19. Ace Bailey has 17. Tyson Acuff with 10. Agee has 18 for USC. Second free throw. Good again. 66-63. Rutgers by 3. Here's the pressure in the backcourt. Claude, pass it to Thomas. Thomas might have gotten away with a walk. Throw it into the front court for Abo. 3:58 to play in the second. Rutgers by 3. USC the ball. Claude to his right, around a screen, on the wing, up top for Agee. Straight away, he will drive, slip the pass down low, gets a couple of defenders in the air, and he banks it in. And it's now 66-65 Rutgers with 3:40 to go here in the second. See if this is Harper takeover time. Bounce pass left side for Williams. Williams for Bailey straight away. Ace, few dribbles, handed off to Harper. Harper backs it out, 12 to shoot. Harper looking for a screen from Grant and gets it. 8 to shoot. Harper drives down low. Grant catches, puts it up off the glass and in. Dylan Grant with the bucket, and it's 68-65 Rutgers. 3:12 to play in the second.
Great pass by Harper and a finish from another freshman. It's Dylan Grant this time. Big time finish in the paint.
Claude top of the key. Guarded by Grant as he rolls right. Back to the left for Abo. Abo fakes the three. Back to Claude. Claude fakes the three. Drives in the lane. Lost the ball. Bailey comes away with it. Bailey 1-on-3. Thinks better of it and waits for his team to come back and help him. Gives the ball to Harper. 2:44 to go in the second. Rutgers up 68-65. Harper driving on the left side. Gets inside. Caught in the air. Got it back. Out for Bailey. Wide open three. No. Offensive rebound for Grant, then he lost it out of bounds, and it'll be Rutgers ball after the timeout. 2:33 to play here in the second half. Rutgers 68, USC 65 on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Hey Scarlet Knights fans, Rutgers Health is rewriting the playbook on health. By taking an integrative approach to educating future health pros, delivering top care, and leading the charge in medical research, we're turning discoveries into life-changing health solutions for all. With 8 schools and top-notch centers just outside New York City, we're here to keep you and your loved ones strong. Together, we are breathing new life into health.
Hey, are you up? It's Nor'easter Nick. I can't sleep. Oh, good you are, because Pizza Hut is open till midnight or later. Order right now at pizzahut.com or check out the app to satisfy those late night munchies. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Pizza Hut wings are bigger and better than the other pizza guys' wings. No one outwings the Hut.
Aw, shucks, the game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
.233 to play here in the second half. It looks like they took a point off the board for Rutgers. So my guess is the three-pointer by Dylan Harper earlier, his foot must have been on the line. So that knocks him down to 19 points from 20. So it's 67-65 Rutgers, 2:33 to go in the second half. It's funny because TV, coming back from break, posted the most 20-point games in a season by a freshman in the Big Ten. And now, obviously, Harper doesn't have it, but he did going into the break. But how about the company he's in? Only 2 others in terms of the leaders. It was Eric Gordon and D'Angelo Russell. Those guys are pretty good.
2 pretty good players. That's a 20-year NBA pro and a 10, 12-year NBA pro who have both been All-Stars, both been,
Russell now with the
scorers.
Brooklyn Nets. Yep.
Crazy.
So they actually put it on the screen again. They knocked it. Before it was 17 for Harper, now he's back to 16, but has an opportunity here with 2.5 to go to knock that back to 17.
And Rutgers has made 4 of their last 5 shots, coming alive in the second half, and now coming alive with one last punch here. Let's see, 2:33 left in this game. It's been back and forth, and the Rutgers fans are standing. You got somebody from the band dancing around.
Jeremiah Williams gets it into Harper. Baseline jumper, no. Offensive rebound, Somerville fights through traffic, puts it back up and in, and a foul is called. Spun that in with a little English, and Lathan Somerville has an opportunity to three-point play.
Lathan Somerville, the energy he has been, it's been infectious for this whole team. He's now got 10 points, and I think he did everything but he got absolutely clobbered on that play and is able to finish it with the English off the glass.
11th offensive rebound for Rutgers. Somerville with 10 points, 3 boards. Rutgers now with 4 players in double figures. And he goes to the line looking to complete this three-point play. AG picked up the personal foul, his second. Free throw, a rare miss by Somerville. 4-point lead for Rutgers, 69-65. Pressure in the backcourt. Slackard has it to Claude. Jump pass ahead to Yates in the front court. Trap comes. Rutgers swiping at it. They tie him up. Williams takes it away from behind and then rolls over. And what do they call here? Was he out of bounds? Looks like he might have been out of bounds.
Wow.
By the way, the 4-point lead for Rutgers with 2:14 to go is their largest lead of the game.
I am stunned. It looked like Jeremiah Williams took that ball away. Must have just rolled out of bounds.
I think he rolled on the sideline. 14 to shoot for USC. Claude out to the left. Pass it up top. Back to Claude. Claude guarded by Grant. On the wing. Into the paint. Leans in. Foul called. I mean, now you talk about a forced job. 2 minutes to go and even 2 minutes to go in the second. Claude to the free throw line.
The refs just bailed out Desmond Claude. There was no time on the shot clock. Absolutely.
Wow. They just showed the replay. They didn't touch him.
Out of control shot.
I mean, there's nothing there.
Man, and Eric Musselman, I see him complaining more than any coach I've ever seen complain. And he's getting every call imaginable.
First free throw good from Claude as it hit every part of the rim. St. Thomas in for Slackard. 69-66 Rutgers. Claude 5 of 6 on the free throw line.
First year in the Big Ten, he's working the Big Ten refs.
I'd say so. Lathan Somerville checks back in for Dylan Grant. Claude now 15 points, 7 assists. He had 5 assists in the first half. So a couple here in the second.
Man, that is a tough call in such a good game.
Second free throw from Claude. Up and good. 69-67, 2-point Rutgers lead with 2 minutes to go here in the second. Harper guarded by Yates in the backcourt as he carries the ball up the floor. Takes it across the timeline right in front of us. Moving to the right, beyond the arc. It's a screen from Somerville. Now between the circles. Harper between the legs of the dribble. No look pass. Acuff, left corner 3. In and out, no good. And the ball is rebounded by USC. It was halfway down. Here comes Claude the other way. USC can take the lead. Rutgers by 2. Claude. Agee inside for Thomas, swiped away out of bounds off Agee, and it will be Rutgers ball with 1:29 to go here in the second.
And Dylan Harper gets his hands in there and just knocks it off the Trojans' knee. What a play for number 2.
Well, they're going to take a look at this, though. We shall see if it was off them or not. And TV's pretty good with showing the replay as well, so we will keep an eye on. This is a big call because with 1:29 to go, it would give Rutgers the ball. And they have the possession arrow as well, by the way. As we look, yeah, that's off. That is clearly off of Thomas. Nice play by Dylan Harper to get his hand on the ball. So the officials called that right pretty clear on the replay, too, that this should stay with Rutgers.
Dylan has such an ability with his hands to swipe at the ball and not foul, but literally get all ball, and that's what happened on the play. Swipe right down, all ball, off the Trojans' knee, and that's as clear as day, in my opinion.
I agree. TJ Thompson out with one of the officials, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to get an explanation of the Dylan Grant foul that looked like nothing, and I only say that from the way he kind of described the play with his body language. So, to reset, there's 1:29 to play in the second half. Rutgers leading USC 69-67. They trailed by as much as 15 in this game, and by as much as 13 in the second half. They got back into it with their pressure, turning the ball over, turning USC over at 1.6 times or 7 times in a 4-minute span and converting that to offense. The only thing they haven't done well tonight, honestly, is shoot the 3. I mean, they've hit a couple of big ones, but 4 of 20 from 3. And the ruling is confirmed. It is Rutgers ball with 1:29 to go. So a big call for Are You There? See if they can convert. A hoop here would be big.
Jerry, I think if 1-3 goes down in this last 90 seconds, all will be forgiven for the Scarlet Knights because a big shot could be on the way in these last 90 seconds.
No question. On the floor for Rutgers, Acuff, Somerville, Bailey, Harper, and Jeremiah Williams. Yates is trailing Harper in the backcourt.
Look at the 2 freshmen just having fun out there. Harper boxing them out.
Well, Yates very physical with Harper. Harper broke free and took the inbounds pass. Harper into the front court, again in front of us. Drives on Yates, dribble drive to the basket, up, no, but a foul called. And he hit the deck pretty hard. And so Dylan Harper will go back to the free throw line. looking to add to this 2-point lead. The foul was called on, I believe, Abo. That is his third. So Abo, Claude, and Thomas all have 3 fouls. Harper to the free throw line tonight, 4 of 4, 7 of 14 from the field for his 19 points and 6 assists as well. First free throw, good. Makes it a 3-point game, and now Harper has his 20-point game.
There you go.
Williams and Grant in for Bailey and Somerville. Nope, Williams and Somerville. I thought Ace was going to sit down with the 4 fouls. 1:18 to go in the second half. Slackert back in for that 3-point shooting for Thomas.
This is a big free throw here for Harper to make it a 4-point game with 1:18 to go.
Spins the basketball, bends at the knees, second free throw up and in. 71-67, 21 for Harper. Rutgers a 4-point lead with 1:18 to go. Slackert to throw in, Rutgers pressuring in the backcourt. No look pass into Yates. Yates goes right at Bailey, who takes the ball away. It's free, kicked around, scramble for it. Looks like Williams has it. He's tied up. Did he call timeout? He did. It'll be Rutgers ball. Smart, heady play by Jeremiah Williams. Grabbed the loose ball and called timeout. And Yates is slow to get up for USC. So with 1:10 to go in the second half, Rutgers gets possession back. And how about the play Bailey makes along with Williams, but Bailey with the 4 fouls, doing it the right way.
I think Bailey's shown he's not afraid to defend when he has 4 or 3 fouls in this game. And how fitting for Jeremiah Williams, the captain, diving on the loose ball and coming out of there, just jumping up and down, reading his head coach, Coach Pikiell, as they head to the timeout here.
17 turnovers now for USC. Rutgers has forced them into 11 in the second half alone. And they've converted that into a lot of points, too.
Absolutely. what are we at? 26 points off turnovers to 5. That's a pretty darn good differential right there.
Another good differential, too, is all of a sudden you look up and Rutgers is winning the rebounding battle as well. Something that they weren't doing for a good portion of this game.
And that's what Jordan Durkak told you in that interview. He said, when we rebound, we win games, when we out-rebound teams. And this is one of the teams that we kind of have a size advantage over. And that hasn't been the case in a lot of these games this year, but really dominating down low. And I give credit. Everything goes to Ace, Bailey, Dylan Harper. How about the play of Leighton Somerville?
Yeah. Somerville, Acuff, Williams. You know, everybody that's really, the game's far from over, but everybody that's played really has contributed so far tonight.
Absolutely. The energy, even a guy like JaMychal Davis, who hasn't really put up any points on the scoreboard here, but just the energy he brought on the defensive side of the ball. When you run a press like this, you need more than 5-6 guys. You got to swipe guys in and out. Guys like JaMychal Davis came off the bench ready to play in the second half.
All right, Acuff will throw in. Now, USC is going to pressure. Boy, we watch Rutgers work on this press break all the time, don't we?
We do. In the shoot-arounds, in practice.
I actually know the names of them now. Acuff to throw in, gets it into Jeremiah Williams. Here comes the trap right back to Acuff. And USC backs out. Acuff across the timeline. 1 minute to play here in the second half. Rutgers with the ball up 71-67. Acuff guarded and poked from behind by Claude. Shot clock at 14. Hand the ball off to Williams. Shot clock at 12. Between the circle. Shot clock at 8. Williams to his right. Shot clock at 6. Williams between the legs with the dribble. Dribble drive. Get inside off the glass. No. Missed it. Ball tipped and grabbed by Agee. Ahead to Yates. Harper back. Yates goes right at him and banks it in with 37.7 left and a timeout called. And Jeremiah Williams is upset with himself because he had a really good look at that bank shot. It's 71-69. They did not call timeout. What did they blow the whistle for then? Interesting. Rutgers by 2 with the ball now. 37.7 to go in the second half. Again, pressure from USC. Again, Acuff to throw in. Get it into Harper, who is pulled down and fouled. And Harper will go to the line.
Wow, that is a freshman error by Wesley Yates, the third, tackling Dylan Harper. I mean, that's the first time they were pressing here in the last 2 possessions all game, USC. And that is just a bad foul by a freshman.
And they're over the double limit, so Harper gets 2. So the foul on Yates, number 1. Rutgers up 2. Harper with 2 free throws here with 36.8 to go in the second half. Looks like Dylan Grant will sub in between free throws for Rutgers. First free throw for Dylan is good. He's 7 of 7 from the line. Rutgers by 3, 72-69. Harper now with 22 points, 6 assists. Grant in for Somerville. Here comes the second from Dylan. Up and in. 4-point game, 73-69. Again, pressure from Rutgers. Claude to Thomas in the backcourt. Back to Claude. Claude takes it across the timeline. Ooh, got away with a walk, too. Sure did. Dragged his pivot foot. Down to 26 seconds. Yates dribble drive, and I think they just called the 5th foul on Ace Bailey. Shot was no good. Bailey is fouled out of the game.
Wow.
And Yates is going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Desmond Claude traveled at midcourt here. It was completely missed by the referees. And then a foul's called on the layup. Ace Bailey fouls out of this game. But, man, to miss a call like that in the middle of the court.
Bailey gets a standing ovation.
Wow.
Rutgers up by 4. You certainly hope that's not his last play as a Rutgers player.
I am shocked that call was missed still.
Nothing shocks me anymore, Chris.
These are calls that change games.
And it was right in front of us,
It was right in front of us. That was a travel at center court. And then it leads to 2 free throws for USC on a foul call. I mean, that completely changes. There's 24 seconds left.
Yeah.
This is a 2-possession game, and now it's going to be a 1-possession game.
100%.
Completely missed call by the referee.
In the game for Rutgers, Somerville, Grant, Acuff, Harper, and Jeremiah Williams. 2 free throws for Yates. Yates tonight, 13 points. 3 of 3 from the line. First one here is good. Makes it a 3-point game with 24.1 left. Substitution with Kevin Patton coming. He hasn't played all night. Subs into the game. 35% three-point shooter. Maybe that's why. Second free throw here for Yates. Up and good. 24.1. Rutgers a 2-point lead. 73-71. All important throw in here. Acuff into Williams. Here comes the double team in the corner. Trapp trying to fight through it. Going to be, he called timeout right before the jump ball was called. Another smart play by Jeremiah Williams. 30-second timeout. Rutgers will keep possession with 21.2 to go here in the second half. They are now out of timeouts, though. But with it, Eric Musselman out on the court.
He's out on the court.
Steve Hain and Mike Larkin trying to figure out where the inbounds is going to take place so Rutgers can figure out where they're going to throw it in. It looks like it'll come from the near corner. Winner of this game will take on Purdue tomorrow night at 9 p.m. This is important now, getting this ball in with no timeouts.
Absolutely, and Rutgers is going to have to knock down some free throws here if they get that inbound in. Big-time play for Coach Pikiell. You see him drawing it up.
Well, I tell you, I looked at the replay, too. I'd be upset if I was Eric Musselman as well. USC had their hands on the ball as Williams is calling timeout, but they also missed the travel. So
yeah, I guess it's a payback call back and forth.
Jermichael Davis in the game now for Rutgers, with Somerville, Williams, and Acuff who will throw in, and Harper, of course. Acuff to throw it on the baseline. Has to get this in. Lobs it into Williams. Here comes the double team as he's pushed. They're going to call a foul, and rightly so. I know USC, of course, doesn't like it as Eric Musselman is praying on the ground, now on all fours like an animal.
Wow.
He couldn't believe it.
That is impressive to get down on all fours as a coach. Woo.
The foul is on Claude, his 4th. Would have been Rutgers' ball anyway because Williams actually threw the ball off Patton out of bounds.
And Jeremiah Williams got tossed out of bounds with a push. I don't know what you could be complaining about.
Would you say some important free throws for Jeremiah Williams?
Absolutely, and there's the team captain at the free throw line, number 25. Been here longer than anybody.
68% on the season. First one up. No. $19.7 left. This is obviously huge. Don't have to be a genius to say that.
He knocked down some big free throws earlier in the year at Washington in the overtime win. This one bigger than ever.
These his first free throws of the night. Second one up. No good. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by USC, but they're going to review this. This is off Acuff. From my vantage point, it looks like Acuff knocked that out of bounds. I do believe this will be USC ball. We'll take a look at the replay. You know what? Did it? I don't know if AG got it after Acuff did. Tough to call. Looking at it again, Acuff hits it out. I think it's USC ball. I don't know. I think it's going to be USC possession. Right there. I don't know. I tell you.
Really tough.
I've seen it 3 different times. This one angle, it looks like AG is the last one to get it. I don't know.
And how about Tyson Acuff with a big-time hustle play? Even this being a chance at a possession for Rutgers is just the fight of this graduate student out here. He knows this could be his last game on a college court.
No question. Now, it is important to note they did call it Rutgers ball. So do they see something that is so obvious? I can't tell. One angle, it looks like it's off Acuff. Another angle, it looks like it's off AG.
It's going to be really hard to get this one right.
In real time, it looked like it was off Acuff to me.
Yep.
There, we're watching it again. One hand. Yeah, I don't
looks
know.
like it's off AG. I'm going to say Rutgers basketball. I don't know. Paul Strager's looking at me with a smile. He thinks it's
USC ball. I tend to agree with him.
Wow.
But I'll come back to the fact that they called it Rutgers ball on the floor, which is more the case. So if it's Rutgers ball, they're in the driver's seat with 18 seconds to go. And you know if they inbound the ball, they're going to be fouled and they're going to go to the line. If it's USC ball, they're in the driver's seat, though trailing, could hold to try and tie or win it with a 3. Who knows?
And this is Rutgers fashion, isn't it, Jerry? I feel like all these games, Coach Pikiell, they go down to the wire. Oh my goodness! This is madness. This is March. This is college basketball. Where else would you want to be?
I will tell you, I don't know if this team could take another punch in the face like they did a couple of weeks ago against Michigan.
I think the karma. It's got to be. It's got to go one way or the other. But man, I really love the hustle of Tyson Acuff on this play. Even giving Rutgers a chance at another possession. That was a big-time hard play by Tyson Acuff.
They are taking a very lengthy look at this in the scorer's table.
Good, they're making us not look stupid because we couldn't decide. So
no.
I'm like,
but the more they look at it, the more it tells me too. You would leave it, and it's going to be USC ball.
Wow. We are as stunned as anybody.
18.9 on the clock. USC can tie it or take the lead or win it with a 3, depending upon the time on the clock. Slackert will throw in. Claude and Yates in the backcourt with him. Abo and AG in the front court. Slackert looking. Gets it in to Claude. Claude up the floor with 16 seconds, guarded by Harper. Claude with 12, drives on the right wing, gets inside, banks it in. We're tied at 73, 8.8 to go. Here we go, Harper with the ball for a chance to win it. Harper with 6, Harper behind the back with the dribble with 5, on the wing. Harper a jumper, air ball, and it looks like with a heave, no good. And we will play 5 more minutes and go to overtime.
Dylan Harper, who has been so clutch in so many moments, took a fadeaway shot from the corner and it just wasn't enough. Did not get his legs into it.
Now the officials are at the scorer's table again. I guess USC is claiming they called timeout with the rebound. Don't know. Usually you pick up a lot when you're on the floor. In this case, did not really notice that. So we go to overtime, tied at 73, unless they put more time on the clock and give USC the ball. I can't imagine there'd be more than a second, although that's plenty of time to throw it the length of the floor, catch and shoot. So we're not in overtime yet, to be clear.
And I can't help but think to go back to those 2 free throws by Jeremiah Williams, 2 misses.
Yeah, they did try and call timeout, no time on, so we are going to overtime.
2 misses by Jeremiah Williams at the free throw line. I hate to bring it up, but those were absolutely paramount in this game.
No question. And now Rutgers plays overtime without Ace Bailey, who is fouled out of this game. And they're going to have to figure out a way to outscore USC in OT.
This is Dylan Harper's overtime period. Him and Tyson Acuff. And I'm going to bring up a stat from the season. Rutgers is 3-0 in overtime games this year. A win against Notre Dame, a win against Washington, and what was the third one? I know it's 3-0.
Minnesota.
Last game, Minnesota. So 3-0 in overtime. They even won in overtime at Washington where they didn't have a field goal. I think they made like 8 free throws.
Yeah.
So they have done it in overtime. Let's see if we can do it 4 times in a row.
They had opportunities, and now they're going to have to do it in OT. They had a 4-point lead with about 36 seconds left, I believe it was. But we will see if they can win this thing in overtime now. Put 5 minutes back on the clock. I thought for sure they were going to go, USC was going to go to AG on that possession, in which Claude basically went right to the rim and put it in, only because AG has been superb tonight. But you look up and all of a sudden Claude's got 18 points as well.
Yeah, these USC Trojans, I'm impressed. They have a couple of options, and when they're playing together and they're all playing well, they know how to score. And you saw it again tonight. Desmond Claude, you saw it from AG, you saw it from Wesley Yates, the freshman. They have some big-time scorers. They are going to be a good team going forward here in this conference.
This has got to just be killing Ace Bailey.
I see him right now, and like no other, the best teammate out there. He's screaming, he's clapping, he's yelling, he's cheering his guys on. But, man, he's got to be in the back of his mind that he can never play a game here for Rutgers ever again if this thing goes the wrong way.
Exactly. So, put 5 minutes, but you know what? That's where you look to the leadership of Tyson Acuff to maybe pick up the slack. And, you know, Dylan Harper obviously has had a terrific night, 23 points and 7 of 15 shooting. So Rutgers will start overtime with Williams, Davis, Acuff, Somerville, and Harper. You've got AG, Abo, Thomas, Yates, and Claude for USC. Usually Bailey jumps it up at center court, but since he's been fouled out, it'll be Somerville and AG. Ball in the air, and they will re-jump because that was a lousy toss. And we will do it again.
Jeremiah Williams looking for a foul.
Overtime underway. USC wins the jump. Claude into the front court. Claude straight away. Pass it left for Abo. Abo back to Claude on the right side, guarded by Harper. Goes right at him, cut off. Spins on the wing. Out for Abo, fake the three, Davis on him, dribble, drive, hangs in the air. Shot blocked away by Somerville into the hands of Harper. Harper running the floor. Harper top of the key. Little shake and bake left of the lane, gets inside, lays it up and in. And Rutgers goes up 75-73.
What a block by Lathan Somerville. And when Dylan Harper gets downhill, it's too easy. Big time finish.
Claude into the front court for USC. Behind the back with the dribble. Top of the key, left of the lane. Throw it out for AG. Fake the three. Get to the elbow. Kick it near side. Claude spots up, doesn't shoot the three. Drives, spins, up with the right hand, and in. And they call the foul. Wow. Late whistle, and Claude has a chance at a three-point play.
They are calling the foul every time Desmond Claude goes to the hoop. He is a big-bodied guard, and he is getting the benefit of the whistle tonight. I thought that was great defense by Lathan.
Well, he picks up his second foul. So Claude to the free throw line, looking to put USC in front. Claude 6 of 7 from the line, now at 20 points. Long look at the rim. 2 bounces. Free throw up. Free throw in. USC in front, 76-75. 4:05 to play in overtime. Harper into the front court. Throw it right for Davis. Davis bounce past Somerville straight away. Hand the ball off to Harper. 15 to shoot. Harper backs it out. Pass it right for Williams. 10 to shoot. Williams to the free throw line. Steps back into the corner. Davis drives on the baseline. Inside for Somerville. Catches amongst 4 defenders and gets clobbered. And Somerville will go to the line.
And that's great ball movement by the Scarlet Knights. Harper to Jeremiah Williams. Over to Jamichael Davis in the corner. And a little drive. And he's able to get Lathan Somerville open in the paint. And he's clobbered again. I don't think anyone's taken more fouls than Lathan tonight. I don't know if he's gotten all the calls, but I think he had 3 Trojans just absolutely stop him from putting that layup up.
Abo picked up the foul, his 4th. Somerville knocks down the first free throw, ties the game at 76. Somerville now with 11 points. Slackert comes in for Thomas. Somerville tonight 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He will get one more. Foul shot up and in. Rutgers back in front, 77-76. 3:40 to play here in overtime. You get the sense if I have the ball on either side, just drive to the basket, you feel like they're going to call a foul.
Yeah.
Here is Claude. Inside look for Agee. Lays it up and in. And it's 78-77 Trojans.
That is way too easy for Agee, who's now at 20 points. Easy layup in the paint. Scarlet Knights got to be better than that on defense.
Harper, top of the key, fumbled the ball, gets it back. 18 to shoot. Looking over the defense. Into the corner, Williams. Williams driving on the wing. Hesitating. Across the paint. Down low. A wide open Somerville. Banks it up and in. And it's 79-78 Rutgers. Somerville is 14.
What a pass by Jeremiah Williams. Drives to the hoop and finds Somerville under the basket for 2.
Need a stop. 2:50 to go here in the second. Claude left side for Abo rather. Now it's Claude, top of the key, beyond the arc. Slides right. Picked up his dribble. Give it to Agee, 8 to shoot. Agee just holding. Agee with 6 to shoot. At the foul line, Agee with 3 to shoot. Tied up by Somerville. 1 to shoot. Forces one up. It's an air ball and a shot clock violation. Eric Musselman is losing his mind wanting a foul called. I don't know what he wants in that case.
That was the most out-of-control shot by a big man, and Lathan Somerville did a great job. Put his hands up and actually took a shot to the face.
Somerville wanted the foul.
Yeah.
Rutgers with the ball. They lead 79-78, 2:24 to play in overtime. Harper, pass it left for Davis. Davis up top for Somerville. Lathan holding, now puts it on the floor. Dribble drive, gets inside. The floater is no good. Tip doesn't go. Ball is loose. Jamichael Davis had it, then had it taken away by Abo. 2 minutes to play in overtime. Rutgers by 1. USC the ball. Claude out high to the left, guarded by Davis. Claude holding his dribble. Claude on the wing. Explodes towards the basket. Double team comes. Tries to fight through it. They're going to call a foul, and Claude will go back to the line.
When Claude gets to the hoop, he is just so hard to stop. Just like Dylan Harper, he's just oversized with that matchup with Jamichael Davis, and he had no choice but to foul him there.
1:48 to go in overtime. Claude with 21 points, going back to the free throw line where he is 7 of 8 tonight. Rutgers by 1 at the moment. First free throw is up and in, and we are tied at 79.
Both coaches are just willing their teams. We saw Eric Musselman get down on all fours. We've seen Coach Pikiell in a defensive stance, willing for a turnover. These guys both really want to win this game.
Second free throw, no good, a rare miss, and Harper the rebound in the corner. Tied at 79, 1:44 to play in overtime. Harper on the outside, gets a screen from Somerville, works middle of the floor, and has the ball taken away. It was knocked away. Here comes Claude into the front court, goes right at Harper, and a foul called, and Claude will go back to the line. And now Claude can put USC in front with 1:32 to play in overtime. It was a crossover that AG just deflected, and Claude was there to scoop it up.
AG, you can see why AG has taken more minutes on for this USC Trojan team in the last 5 games. He's got 20 points tonight, 7 for 7 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, and a huge steal leading to free throws here.
Claude makes the first free throw, puts USC back in front, 80-79.
He also looks like he's 38 years old out there.
No kidding. 1:32 left in overtime. Second free throw upcoming for Claude. Foul shot. Good again. 2-point lead for USC, 81-79. 1:30 to go in overtime. Harper crossing midcourt. Guarded by Yates. Shovel pass right for Acuff. Acuff gets a screen from Somerville. Nothing doing. Picked up by AG. Shot clock at 12. Acuff guarded by the bigger AG. Dribble drive. Turns at the elbow across the foul line. Bounce pass to Harper. Leads him to the goal and a two-hand slam. And we are tied at 81.
What a pass by Tyson Acuff and the cut by Dylan Harper with the slam.
He's got 27. Under a minute to play in overtime. Claude top of the key. Around a screen from AG. Shot clock at 14. Claude to his left. Top of the key again. Left of the lane. Gets inside. Tied up by Somerville. Ball is loose. Williams dives to the ground for it. Still on the ground. We got bodies scrambling for it. And I think a jump ball. No? And they're going to give USC a timeout.
That has got it.
And the Rutgers coaching staff better be careful here they don't pick up a technical foul. They're going to look at this. You've also got a shot clock issue. We're taking a look at it. So when the tie-up comes, there's 10 on the shot clock. Then the ball gets batted around. Jamichael Davis jumps on it with AG. I don't know if we're going to get a shot clock violation or not. If we don't, USC will have the ball with maybe 1 or 2 seconds on the shot clock. 38.3 right now left in overtime.
Jerry, I have never seen a coach be all the way on the three-point line. I think Eric Musselman was he was literally like on the court calling for a timeout. That should be a technical
It should
in
be.
itself.
You're right.
I mean, I've never seen a coach go that far out onto the court screaming at the ref for a timeout.
You're not wrong. While they're in play.
While the play was going on in the game. That is something I have never seen before.
You've got a guy on TV in a Michigan State shirt coming down and signaling for a technical foul. That is really something. Try to figure out where the possession is. But I guess you would say AG had more control of the ball than Somerville did and Jamichael Davis. Claude is clearly calling timeout.
I mean, look at where Musselman is. He is inside the three-point line.
Yeah, we're trying to navigate this through on instant replay.
It looks like both players are tied up, but AG has more possession than Somerville.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And Desmond Claude is calling for a timeout like no other, along with his head coach.
Tied at 81 in overtime. As it stands right now, there's 38.3 on the clock. And my guess is this will be USC ball with maybe a second and a half on the shot clock.
Wow.
The officials trying to figure this out as they continue to look at it. I tell you, for all the people that complain about the way these kids play, they should come do this for 2.5 hours. I mean, they're putting everything into this. this.
This game is like do or die, both sides. It really is do or die for both sides.
I'm confused. They put 8 seconds on the shot clock, which is way too much time. That makes no sense, because when we watch the replay, the ball comes off the ball gets knocked away with 10. And that was the first scramble. Jeremiah Williams then had it, then he lost it, then you had a scramble. There's no way all that happened in 2 seconds. All right. So 8 seconds, plenty of time for USC to get a good shot off. 38.3 to go in overtime. 8 seconds on the shot clock. They give USC the timeout. The possession arrow does stay with Rutgers because there was not a jump ball. They clearly didn't see Eric Musselman on the court as a sixth member of the team.
They did not. With all those reviews, they needed one more camera angle.
Dylan Grant comes into the game for Somerville. It'll be Claude to throw in on the baseline to the left of the basket with Thomas, Abo, Agee, and Yates. They line up in a straight line along the left side of the lane. 8 to shoot for USC. Claude lobs it into Thomas in the corner, get it to Yates. Yates, 4 to shoot. Turning, spinning, 3 to shoot. Forces one up, no good, off to the right. Ball batted up, almost batted in. Harper the rebound. 27 seconds to play in overtime. Shot clock is off. We'll see if Rutgers holds for the final shot. They're going to let him go. They're going to put the ball in Dylan Harper's hands. 16 seconds to go in overtime. Shot clock is off. Harper holding. Harper with 10. Harper with 8. Harper with 7. Harper with 6. Crossing over. Dribble drive. Turns. Spins. Throw it right. Jeremiah Williams for the win. Short. And we'll go to double overtime.
Wow. That shot looked online. It looked good. And Dylan Harper gives it up because he was getting triple teamed. And Jeremiah Williams just a little short on that 3. And Jerry, we're going to double overtime, the last game of the night. And this thing is going for another 5 minutes.
Right now we'll pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Rutgers basketball. Double overtime upon us here in Indianapolis. Put 5 more minutes on the clock. Rutgers and USC tied at 81. Dylan Harper with 27 points tonight on 9 of 17 shooting. Ace Bailey 17 points before fouling out in this game. 14 points for Lathan Somerville. 10 points for Tyson Acuff, but it has not been enough because Desmond Claude has 24 for USC. Rashawn Agee has 20, 15 for Yates, 13 for Abo, and we will play 5 more minutes.
And USC has not scored a field goal in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I think it's been the foul calls that have kept them in this game. It's been all free throws for them. So the Scarlet Knights are doing it on the defensive end. Just got to stop fouling. Make them make shots. This is the toughest time in the world to make field goals, and the Scarlet Knights are doing it, but they're making it easy for USC, giving them free throws.
Yeah, and you look at the foul situation. Rutgers is in pretty good shape. I mean, I know Bailey fouled out, but everybody else, no one's got more than 2. Not so much for USC. Claude has 4, and I believe Abo has 4, which would be nice to know since they just put an automatic update on my screen. As we take a look, yeah, Abo's got 4 as well. And 3 as well for St. Thomas. Not that he has played too much here in the second half after picking up that 3rd foul, but that is the reset, tied at 81. This was a game Rutgers trailed by 15 in the first half, 13 early in the second half, and battled their way back, had the lead, lost the lead, had the lead, and here we are.
It's been unbelievable, a back and forth boxing match. I didn't know this boxing match was going to go 2 extra periods, but back and forth. Who's going to throw the knockout punch? No one wants to do it. We've had 2 chances for Dylan Harper at the end of regulation and at the end of overtime, and a missed shot at the end of regulation. And then in overtime, he passes up the shot, gives it to his captain, Jeremiah Williams, who just misses the 3 off the front iron.
if Rutgers doesn't win this game, Williams is going to be very bothered. Missed the 2 free throws and had the 3 at the buzzer.
And he plays harder than anybody out on that floor, that's for sure.
USC wins the tip again, this time in double overtime. Double overtime underway in Indy. Claude between the circles, guarded by Williams. Carries the ball, left of the lane, throw it left. Deflected out of bounds by Harper, I believe. It'll be USC ball. They'll throw in with 16 to shoot.
And I just got a note from our second SID, Jordan Ozer. The last 2 overtime game was that Notre Dame
I don't want to hear it.
Game.
I know.
In the
I already
tournament.
thought of that. Here is Claude. Lane clears, takes it up, under, in, and a foul is called on the reverse. It's a beautiful move by Desmond Claude. And USC quickly takes an 83-81 lead.
Desmond Claude is just relentless. He does not stop. He goes to the hoop. He is never looking for that 3-point shot. He goes up and under, draws the foul, and he'll head to the line for 1.
That is a heck of a shot. Watching it on replay. Davis, the foul, is 3rd. Claude, who has made a living at the free throw line, goes back for another. He is 10 of 12 tonight. 26 points. Free throw is no good. Harper the rebound. 83-81 USC, first possession in the second overtime for Rutgers. Harper to his left. Left elbow, jumper is short and off to the right, and the ball rebounded by Agee. Ahead to Thomas for Abo. And now USC settles in. 4:20 to play in double overtime. 83-81 USC. Claude between the circles. Rolling right and stopping. Little bounce pass to Agee. Top of the key. Agee look left. It's Thomas. Thomas left for Agee. Shoots a 3. Got it. That's the biggest lead USC has had in quite some time now. 5, 86-81.
And that is just to score back-to-back possessions. An M1 and then a 3. Rutgers has to answer.
Here is Harper straight away. Driving. Has the ball poked away and taken away by St. Thomas, who then... Oh, it's going to be Rutgers' ball. He threw it off Harper, but he stepped on the... Oh, we've done another review with these reviews. He threw it off Harper out of bounds, but the official says that Thomas stepped on the baseline, but they will take a look at this. This is a big review because USC quickly out to a 5-point lead. If they get possession as well, all of a sudden... Now, they're not going to review it, actually. They're saying it's Rutgers' ball.
This is a huge possession for the Scarlet Knights. 20 on the shot clock. Need a bucket here, trailing by 5.
Acuff to throw in. Somerville in and Grant in. Acuff has to hurry. Lobs it into Somerville, who had to out-jump the defenders to get it. Takes it up and in as he was kind of leaning towards the hoop. And it's 86-83. Somerville's got 16, one off his season and career best.
He is growing up right in front of our eyes. He is a different player than he was at the beginning of the season. What a game for Lathan Somerville.
86-83 USC, 3:20 to play in the second overtime. Trojan ball. Claude to his left. Picked up on a double team. Throw it right for Agee. Agee hands it off to Yates. 4 to shoot. Yates into a long 3. Good. And it's 89-83. A couple of big hoops here for USC in the second overtime. Harper driving and spinning. Up top for Somerville. The big guy will shoot a 3. No good. Tippin doesn't go either. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by USC. Rutgers will have it with 2:50 to go in the second overtime.
And Jeremiah Williams got tossed on that rebound under the hoop, looking for the foul call. Didn't get it.
Taking a look at this replay. Well, this is the Yates play. And they're either going to take a look at this, or now we get a timeout called by Rutgers. So a 6-point lead for USC, who are 3 of 3 in the second overtime, hitting a couple of threes. And you are right. When you all of a sudden find yourself down 6, these possessions are crucial.
This game was going to come down to who could make big-time shots. Rutgers has had opportunities countless times in this game to put it away, and they have not done so at the free throw line. Last second possession for Dylan Harper, missed a fadeaway jump shot. A 3-pointer for Jeremiah Williams. And now USC is coming up big and making big-time shots. an N1 under the hoop, and then 2 back-to-back threes for the Trojans. Let's see if the Scarlet Knights have one more fight in them with 2:50 to go.
Yeah, USC has come up big so far in the second overtime. A refresher, Ace Bailey fouled out in the second half. Fouled out with 17 points. Dylan Harper leading the way with 27. But you've got 4 players for USC in double figures as well, with Claude having 26 and Agee with 23. Agee's been outstanding tonight. Rutgers with the ball, down by 6. Acuff to throw in on the baseline to the left of the basket. You got Agee and Somerville jawing at one another. The official trying to break them up. You've got Williams and Claude pushing each other. The officials come in and say, knock it off. Chippy. All right, Acuff to throw in. Gets it into Jeremiah Williams. Floated out to Harper. Harper move it right. Acuff. Open 3, right side. Off the mark. Ball tipped and grabbed by USC. Rutgers in some trouble here. 2:40 to go in double overtime. They trail by 6, and the Trojans have the ball. Claude in no rush out near midcourt. Holding his dribble. Backing out. Claude to his left. Here comes the double team. Throw it up top. A 3 ball from Abo. Back of the rim, no. High rebound is loose, and USC gets it. And they can burn another 20 seconds off the clock. Claude again near midcourt. 2:04 to go in double overtime. And they call a 5-second violation on Claude, who is being pressed by Williams. And Claude was unaware of the countdown, and so it's Rutgers' ball. Eric Musselman looks floored right now.
He just banged his head on the scorer's table.
Big turnover. 2 minutes to go in the second overtime. Rutgers down by 6. Harper looking over the defense. Gets a screen from Williams. Rolls left. Driving, spinning in the paint, stepping back. Move it left for Acuff. Back to Harper. Harper driving, stepping back. A 3 from the right side is well short. USC the rebound. Harper looking the official wanting a foul, but I said Rutgers is in a heap of trouble. It just expanded. Down to 90 seconds in double overtime. Rutgers down 6. Claude in the circle at center court. Harper's going to foul him with 1:25 to go. Third foul on Harper. And Claude, who is a very good free throw shooter, will get 2. 10 of 13 tonight from the line.
Rutgers,
89-83 USC.
Rutgers picked a bad time for a 2-minute and 15-second scoring drought.
Yeah. Tough to do that in overtime, that's for sure.
Yep.
First free throw from Claude is good. Makes it a 7-point game with 1:25 left. Abo out for Knowling. Haven't seen Knowling since the first half. Here comes the second from Claude. That's good as well. Yeesh, and it's an 8-point lead. 1:25 to go. Harper picks up the dribble at midcourt. Harper rolling right. Harper holding his dribble. Get it to Acuff. Acuff straight away. Driving, kicking for Grant. Left side 3. Air ball. Somerville chases it down, throws it into a scrum, and it's grabbed by Thomas. And boy, oh boy, might pretty much do it. Here's Claude, right wing. Gets past Williams. Shot no. Tip no. Ball free. Goes out to Yates. Boy, under a minute to go here, and Yates has possession. Here comes the trap. Throw it inside, taken away by Harper. Harper leading the break. Throw it right for Acuff into a 3. Good! With 46.5 left. Could have been an opportunity, a 4-point play. Rutgers within 5 now, 91-86, as they called timeout.
And it looked like he might have got fouled on that 3, but big-time shot by Tyson Acuff. Yeah, he definitely was in his shooting lane there.
Sure was. We see that called all the time.
Wow.
So, the press that got Rutgers back into this game is going to have to come up really big right now with only 46.5 left.
Down 5, and you got to create a turnover here. That's the only way. You either create a turnover or pray for missed free throws. The Scarlet Knights just got outscored here in this second overtime, so something magical has to happen here in these last 46 seconds, kind of like that second half when we were down 15. So let's see what the Scarlet Knights can cook up here on the defensive end.
The thing you wonder about is how much gas is left in the tank. I mean, these two teams have been out here all night. You're into a second overtime. Dylan Harper hasn't sat down since the first half.
Yeah,
and
these guys.
I wouldn't have sat him down either.
He's played 45 minutes tonight.
Right. 91-86 USC, 46.5 to go. Here's the pressure. Looking to get it in. They do to Agee. Trapped by Grant and Acuff. Dribbles out of it. Passes it up to Slackert. Move it ahead. Yates wide open. Lays it in with 39.1. They break through the pressure. Get an easy 2. 93-86. Down 7. Have to hurry here. Harper into the front court. Pulls back. Get it to Acuff. Down to 30 seconds. Acuff. Head fake. Shoots a 3. Got another. And it's 93-89. 4-point game. Claude with the ball. Here comes the trap. Claude throws a baseball pass ahead to Yates. Yates dribble drive, fouled by Acuff with 21.4 left and a 93-89 USC lead.
Tyson Acuff just continues to show fight. I mean, he's shown it this whole second half of the season here for the Scarlet Knights. Makes 2 3-pointers in a row. The only chance at the Scarlet Knights' last glimmer of hope lies with Tyson Acuff.
No doubt. Yates to the free throw line. A 78% free throw shooter will get 2. Yates tonight, 20 points. Long look at the rim. First free throw up and in. Somerville comes in for Davis. 5-point lead for USC, 94-89. 21.4 left here in the second overtime. Second free throw is good. 6-point game, 95-89. Inbound to Harper with 20 seconds. Got to go. Harper with 18. Harper for Acuff. Acuff will have to force up a 3. No. Long rebound grab by Harper with 10 seconds. Forces up a 3. And no good. Ball rebounded by Yates, and that's pretty much going to do it with 7.3 left.
And this might be the last time you see Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey in a Rutgers uniform. For it to end like this, man, that stings.
Crowd hitting the exits, or at least the Rutgers people, not the ones behind the bench. I mean the ones around the arena. Yates to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. I mean, it's a 6-point game with 7 seconds left, but 1 clearly ends this game.
What a college basketball game, though, Jerry. I know it doesn't look like it's going to go Rutgers' way, but
first free throw is good, 96-89.
Double overtime, fight back to back, punch for punch, blow for blow. Looks like USC got the final punch.
Second free throw is good. 97-89. 7 seconds left. Inbound to Harper. Here comes Harper's likely final possession. He will stop at the 3-point line, shoot up a 3. It's no good. And there's the final buzzer. Final score tonight in Indianapolis. USC beats Rutgers 97-89 as Rutgers' season likely comes to an end, and we have likely seen the end of the one-and-done year for both Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey.
Jerry, this is as tough as it gets.